We're here.
We are here. What's going on, everybody?
Happy Sunday.
It
A
is in,
footballless Sunday. It's very
Keep-
weird.
yeah. I don't like it.
Keep talking. I'm kind of setting up the rest of the night here.
So no football. Kind of a weird Sunday. We've only got one more game to go. But
That's
pretty
true.
important. Pretty important to Mr. Death Drop.
And yes, Hunter, it is before the Suburb Owl.
Superb owl.
That's such a good show. So what we do in the shadows reference.
That's a funny show. I like that show.
All right. How we doing, everybody? Welcome.
Doing good. It's not snowing for once.
I know. Although it's still in just about single digits with the wind chill, though. So
Yeah.
I don't appreciate that too much.
No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Do's and Bells Recharge here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. I am your host, Johnny Deathdrop, and we're going to be covering everything that happened this past Wednesday night on episode 483 of Rocky Mountain Pro Charge. Before we get into everything, of course, let's introduce the panel here. On the bottom, he lives way up there on the east coast of Maine. He is none other than the one and only Coastal Crusader.
What's going on, everybody? We had a great night the other night on Charge. We get to talk about great tag team match to open it. And, we'll have some questions for Mr. Reyes if he decides to show up tonight.
I'm sure he's going to show up, sir.
Sure.
On the top right, of course, he is your resident encyclopedia of Rocky Mountain Pro. He is also the voice of Charge. And we don't know about that CMS portion just yet. We're still waiting on Delo's response. But he is none other than the one and only Lucas Bradwell.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, my journalist thing is a little in limbo, but hey, I'm still killing it on commentary, having a great time. And, Reyes didn't have such a great night on Charge, did he? So we'll talk about that here in a second.
And the current rankings as of the CMS currently now
still doing
is
this?
still the same as ranked unemployed among CMS journalists in RMP.
That's not official. That is a bogus rating system. That is highly dubious. Highly dubious. Justice for Slade. Give me a break. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Justice for Slade. She got to. Maybe if she showed up, she could have some justice.
And of course, go ahead.
I'm gonna get my justice being able to talk crap about Eric Reyes. That'll be good justice.
We'll see. All right. As always, the results are on the ticker below of what happened this past week on Charge. We don't have any video clips, unfortunately, tonight. So we're just going to be breezing through everything. And then right around 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be joined by none other than one half of the law office's cease and desist, Eric Reyes, as well as we will be also watching the Iron Man match from back in 2016 between Doza and Anaya. Officially Doza's last match at Rocky Mountain Pro. Or at that point, NRW. All right. Let's get into it. Let's talk about your buddy, as a matter of fact, as he led off Charge on Wednesday night. Your world's funnest tag team went up against Cease and Desist.
Yeah, this was a pretty important tag team match right now because although Cease and Desist can't challenge for those titles until somebody beats Chopper City, they still want to be right up there. So as soon as that happens, I have a feeling they'll play in that too when it does happen. But when that happens, they want to be in that top slot. And really, your world's funnest tag team is trying to move up in those spots too. So there's a lot of the line for both tag teams here. This was a great back and forth match. You had Cease and Desist using all their normal law office tactics with distractions and double teams and help. And then you had the most funnest tag team just in the bubble barrage, as I like to call it, when they came out. And, I think the big turning point in this match, though, is when Marty is taking all the abuse and Trini decides to take care of Lola, which allows Alice to see the team, and that kickstarts everything. Yaden takes the hot tag, comes in like a ball of fire, and then I don't know what they call that at the end, but that crossbody, leg sweep is pretty devastating from what I've seen. And the world's most funnest tag team, Lucas, picks up a very big win here.
Yeah, they did. They outmaneuvered, outclassed Cease and Desist in this tag team matchup. I think that they pulled out a lot of tactics that were hard for Cease and Desist to combat. And they were wise to the game. They had an answer for Lola. Thank goodness for Trina being out there. So every time that Cease and Desist tried to get an advantage, an unfair advantage, or do Cease and Desist law office stuff, there was an answer from most funnest tag team. They were on their game tonight. And, I will say Yaden looked really good. Yaden was, looked like he was 10 years younger with the drop kick that he landed was right on the money. That headbutt from Marty Casals, where he did a self-assisted headbutt, was just, not look like it knocked Cookie into next week. I think most funnest tag team could be right back in the discussion. I know there's a lot of teams vying for that number one contendership. Most funnest tag team with this victory, I think, puts themselves right back in the discussion.
I definitely agree there. I think this was a very meaningful win for them. And I'd say, unfortunately, but fortunately for Cease and Desist, it doesn't, it hurts them in standings, but it doesn't hurt them because they still can't challenge for the tag belts. So maybe it's a chance for them to put some stuff together, go back to the drawing board. But this is the most put together I've seen Marty and Yaden look since they've been teaming up again.
With the Olympics are coming up, what RMP stars do you see compete in what events?
Hunter Gray and biathlon, except I don't think he'd need a gun. I think he would just take all the targets down by hand.
I could see Team Reckless being part of the speed skating. The team speed skate. You ever seen that where they're just whipping each other around? There's like four.
The Wake bobsled team.
Of course, you would.
It's a great team event. There's 4 of them. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't consider this an event, but I think Two Dame should be the master of ceremonies.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that. Yeah.
All right, moving on here. Following that, we did have some Lockets action to talk about here. We had Paradise going up against Trina, and also another pretty big Lockets match here.
Yeah, it is, because Paradise wanted to come in, and she made that statement we saw the week before, how she felt that the Lockets division needed new leadership and needed someone to be the forefront, and she wanted to be that. And Trina came out in this match, man. She moves 100 miles an hour everywhere. She looks like a UFO back and forth, and she got some good offense in here too. I especially like it kind of was a throwback to if you had older siblings or maybe an older cousin, why you're hitting yourself, because she used Paradise's own hand to hit her multiple times in the corner, which was pretty cool. I think this was just a little bit more experience and a little bit on the nastiness factor for Paradise. She's able to get that submission hold in at the end, and short of getting your arms ripped off, the only way out of that, Lucas, is to tap, which is what Trina had to do. But this is a big win for Paradise.
Paradise, I think, could be a major player in the Lockets division. I think she's got the experience. She's very well skilled in like wrestling, mat wrestling, and maneuvering in the ring. She could be a dark horse in this Lockets division if she chooses to continue to make regular appearances. she's very impressive every time I've seen her in the ring. So definitely has what it takes to be a Lockheed's champion. Whether or not she, is going to continue to make the necessary appearances to get in that spot, we're going to find out. We've got Punk and Morgan still kind of MIA out in
she's in
out in
Japan.
Japan. Yeah,
Japan right now.
Yeah, she's touring Japan. And where was she at? Osaka, was that the last place we saw her at? Yeah.
She thought the train would take her home, but it did not.
No, it did not.
All right. PCE staking another claim at those tag team titles and warning the division once again that they are a force to be reckoned with.
They keep announcing that they're a force, but I think everybody knows it. I don't think anybody takes them lightly anymore when they step in the ring with them, especially this new, more focused PCE. I mean, these guys, they were mean and nasty before, but that was just because they wanted to be. Now they have a purpose, Lucas, and I really think they are the path to get to Choppa City right now. It runs through Pretty City Express.
I agree. There's a serious tone to their message, right? Obviously to the way they talk and the way they operate in the ring, very serious, very focused. This is probably the most dangerous Pretty City has been as a tag team. The fact that they are 100% focused on getting the Rocky Mountain Pro Tag Team Championships. We know how great they are in the ring, and when they're completely focused, they might be the most dominant tag team. So Choppa City, they're going to have to come up with a game plan that is going to keep Pretty City at bay, because they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. But now you've got Most Funnest Tag Team getting a big win on Charge. They might stake a claim. They could be a roadblock for Pretty City Express as well.
I do believe the Tortured Souls has a match with Choppa City coming up next week as well.
They do.
So
another team you can't take lightly.
I mean, most of the teams in the division you can't really take lightly, let's be honest.
That's true, yeah.
Speaking about your boys, The Wake, come to find out that we have a match that was also announced, and it was for the NRW Championship, as Anaya plans on going after Caden Koyama for that championship. I believe it's next week or the week after, I think.
I think they said next week.
I believe that's coming up this week on Charge.
Anyways, also, how are you feeling about your boy Caden Koyama going up against Anaya?
I mean, I feel great. I mean, minus losing the Charge Championship, everything's been coming up Mr. Every Night for a while now, and this is kind of it is a rematch from this past year's milestone in which Koyama came out on top. I think that Koyama's had some rest since he has won that title, and now he's ready to go back full at it. I think this is going to be a great match, and I think it really depends on which version of Anaya you're facing, Lucas. Are you getting the TMZ reporter fun version that goes around singing, or are you going to get the focused, mean, nasty Anaya we see on Rewind every Sunday?
Yeah, that is the question, but it sure sounded like we are going to get the more focused Anaya. That's at least the tone that I'm getting. That's the kind of feel that it looks like. It looks like that we're going to get that old school Anaya. That's going to be a problem for Caden Koyama. And Caden, he wants to keep momentum, right? He's got that number one contendership that he can redeem at any point this year against the Rocky Mountain Pro champion. So he wants to keep on a roll. He doesn't want to lose momentum, and losing to Anaya, that could derail him. Anaya is capable of hurting people, and so Caden's got to be careful, because this is going to be a very difficult matchup for him.
All right, Dustin, you're going up against Stan the Man Logan.
Yeah, this was they had talked about this in the little Wake team meeting they had, And Dustin said he was going to handle it, and he started out great. And then Stanley Logan is one of those guys, you give him an inch in a match, he's going to take more than a mile. He's going to go as far as he can. And we get to see some of his explosive offense here. And for, a chunk of this match, he's able to ground Dustin Urich, which says something. He's able to keep him down, keep on top of him. And I've always said you want to either try and move as fast as you can around a big guy or get in close so that way they can't extend. They can't have all that power behind their strikes and stuff. This was a little bit of a mistake at the end for Stanley. He went for those knees. He went one too many times, and Dustin caught him. Veteran move to catch him, line him up, and just that dud was seamless. It's a big win for Dustin Urich in the singles division. And for Stanley Logan, Lucas, I think it's another, what more can I do? Because he's, hasn't been successful as much as he want to this year, but we know he has all the talent. What's he got to do to put together a win?
Is Stanley Logan maybe biting off a little more than he can chew with some of these? I think he's going up against guys that are established big stars, and sometimes you got to do that, but maybe just get a little bit of momentum going. Try to take on guys that you are can compete with a little easier. Not that he wasn't competing with Dustin Urich. There was points in this where I thought he would have this match in control. He definitely is on the level of Dustin Urich. He just has to find a way to get over that hump, and maybe just getting a win against maybe just maybe temp the expectations a little bit and get a win, get a couple wins on your belt, and then let's go for the big dogs. That might be the wise strategy, but that might not be in Stanley Logan's DNA. He may not. Yeah, who knows? But great win from Dustin Urich. Obviously, Dustin Urich continues to roll on, and quietly, Dustin Urich has been on a little bit of a roll. I would say that maybe he's starting to get back into that conversation of competing for Rocky Mountain Pro Championships once again. So very quietly, doing it kind of with the wake. Maybe a little overshadowed by Caden Koyama and Damon Ace and even Johnny Casanova, kind of has quietly flying under the radar. That's and that says a lot for a guy who's the longest reigning Rocky Mountain Pro champion of all time.
Well, speaking of your Rocky Mountain Pro champion, Kevin Koa once again comes on and basically is accepting all applications, all challengers. He doesn't really care who he's going to fight because at the end of the day, Kevin Koa takes everything.
Kevin Koa is a warrior. I mean, he is just asking for people to, and I don't think it's that people, I think it's they're not ducking him. You got to be in a mindset to go against a guy like Koa. Just stepping in the ring randomly, you're getting in over your head quickly. You got to understand what Kevin Koa is. He's a hunter. He sits there, he watches his prey, he dissects you during the match, and when the full force of his fury hits, Lucas, it's lights out, man. He's a different breed of warrior.
He is. He's now determined that I'm going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that I am not only a legitimate champion, which I think by now he already has, but he's now thinking about his legacy as a champion. I think that's where we're at now. Is we're starting to get on the point where he's had, 3 consecutive pay-per-view wins, defending that title, and now he's starting to think about, I want the best challengers. I want, to take on whoever wants to come my way. I'm going to take him on, and he's not only doing that, but he's doing it convincingly. He wants to not just win, barely squeak out wins. He wants to do it in convincing fashion. So obviously, I think legacy is now meaning a lot to this guy. So that's the next chapter in this evolution that we've witnessed of Kevin Koa. And I for one like it. I like having a champion that's a fighting champion that is not going to duck anybody, that's not going to take shortcuts and do it the right way.
Give me 2 seconds here.
No problem.
Okay. Oh, I see. All right. Just had to check something real quick. All right. And believe it or not, we're at your main event already.
We
On
are.
episode 483. For the Charge Championship, of course, you had Johnny Casanova going up against Draper, which Draper handled Johnny Casanova pretty convincingly.
I don't know if I'd say handle Johnny. The reason I say that is we get an unfortunate incident, with Casanova, that knee that he has had issues with. It looks like he jams it a little bit, but before that, he was having the mental battle. He really was. We get the shirt off in the beginning. That didn't really go so well, but he climbs under the ring. He confuses Draper, hits him with a baseball slide. I think this could have been very competitive, if not for the unfortunate thing. I think the match should have been stopped right there. I think the Draper bomb was unnecessary. I mean, I think it should have been a no contest. Johnny, this one
here
should
we
be a
go.
loss for Johnny.
Here we go.
This one should be a loss.
Casanova is a competitor. He wasn't going to go out like that. He wanted the match to continue. It continued. Draper did what he had to do to win the match. Are you then tell me that your boy is going to just be a quitter and forfeit the match?
Not a quitter, but you want to get your best shot. Johnny couldn't give him his best shot. I mean,
well, he gave it his best shot with the bum knee, and that
I think it needs to be rescheduled.
It's part of
he that would be
like me
find the rosin bag, Lucas.
That would be like me saying I want the Broncos to have another shot at the Patriots because Bo Nix didn't play. But that's not the way the world works. It doesn't work that way.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, one word didn't work that way. Patriots are now in the Super Bowl. Whether I like it or not, they are going to probably be the champions. That's what I'm telling you right now. I think the Patriots are going to beat the Seahawks, and Draper beat Johnny Casanova and is starting to have a nice little run as the Charge champion.
Well, cap off this football season as if the Patriots win on Sunday and Anaya pulls off a nice little upset and reclaims that NRW championship that he used to have, by the way. That'd be a great week. It would be a great week if that happened.
That sounds horrible.
That sounds amazing.
On all accounts.
Amazing. I am an Anaya fan coming up this Wednesday, let me tell you.
Mrs. Coastal is a Seahawks fan, so we are strongly behind our friends in the Pacific Northwest.
What a charge we have to look forward to this Wednesday.
That's true. Yeah, we got that big match with Lilith and C-Rex too.
2 championship matches at least, plus Lilith and C-Rex.
Yeah, big night coming up on Charge.
Do we thank Two Dame for that?
Yeah.
Do we thank Two Dame through D-Lo, or we thank D-Lo through Two Dame?
Are we sure though that Two Dame doesn't just kind of work independently at times?
I think 75% of the time he does, Lucas.
So you give me crap for wanting to go into business for myself, but Two Dame can just go and do whatever he wants.
He's technically the IVF. He has a title. The only title you has was the voice of Charge. You were with Tony Nomad on the table there, bud.
And number 1 CMS journalist.
Did not have that title.
Credentials.
Who cares if he has credentials or not?
Well, okay, enough of that. I opened up the box of worms. I shouldn't have said it, but
you did.
I just questioned Two Dame and what I think Two Dame has actually done a pretty damn good job of it, because things could have really got off the rails, and
that's true.
And he's kept it for the most part pretty much law and order. I mean, for as much as he possibly could, things could have gotten a hell of a lot more out of hand than they have been. The wake could have been an absolute nightmare. And, I think Two Dame's done a good job of keeping an eye on what they're doing and what the law office is doing. And although I think part of it is because Preston hasn't been around, that's been kind of nice.
That's been real nice. He should take barbed wire vacations all the time.
Well, since you opened the box, Lucas.
Here we go.
No, this is different.
It's never different with you.
Do you not think that maybe last Sunday you were the one that caused the Patriots to go to the Super Bowl?
Here we go.
Why? Because I broke a display. That
It's a very expensive display, Lucas.
I understand that, but the Broncos have Walmart money. We're okay. That
I mean, and I wasn't the one that brought that up too. I mean,
I know.
Jack
Of course,
McCready's
McCready.
all
Of
over
course,
this one.
McCready. Yeah, jacked McCready. That guy is a beast, though. McCready is an absolute beast.
He's pumping iron right now.
Yeah,
As we speak.
He was doing push-ups on Charged.
yeah, he's a beast. I saw him the other day at strength and conditioning. I mean, he's squatting nearly 400 pounds. Guy's a beast.
That's what happened right there. Sonny's right.
Yeah, you're right. I flexed too hard.
I think you might have caused the Broncos to lose.
No, Johnny, it doesn't work that way.
If I have the power to hex the Broncos, then I do not have that kind of power.
All right, chat. We're gonna leave the floor to you. We're already done 43. It was actually a pretty straightforward episode. Not a lot of real big stuff to talk about, except for all the matches that are coming up next week. As a matter of fact, while we collect all these chats, because we'll open it to chat for about 10 or 15 minutes, give us your predictions on the matches we do know that's coming down the pipe on Wednesday. Starting with the tag team match. Torture Souls versus Chopper City.
I think Chopper City retains. I think they're in a groove right now. I think the ultimate test for them is Pretty City Express.
I would agree, but I do not think this will be as easy as some people will think. I have a feeling that this might be the best that the Tortured Souls have looked, just because this is kind of a desperation match for them. They need this like really bad, and so they're going to be, I think, at the best they've ever been. So look for a hell of a competitive matchup.
Do we think that cease and desist gets involved? Because remember, it's to their benefit.
And that's a great point. We can ask Eric Reyes that.
He's not going to tell us.
Well, we can still kind of lean on him. You got to give him a little pressure.
Well, where's the interim leader of the law office, Miss Loliara? Where's she at?
She's probably out tormenting children somewhere, having fun.
Well, she was out there during cease and desist matchup. Maybe there might be a plan being hatched right now.
Oh, and don't forget about the American chicken wing lunatic.
Yeah, and you never know when Marcio might show up. So,
yeah, he's been MIA, I think, out of all of them right now. You don't want to get under that man's skin.
Nah.
Also, you've already done it.
He's easy to get under. He's got very thin skin.
Ooh. Hopefully he didn't hear you say that one.
No, the barbed wire showed us that's true.
He's still a tough bastard, though.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, no,
then the NRW championship match between Anaya and Caden Koyama.
I gotta go with Koyama. I have to. He's been on such a roll. Well, I mean, it's logic, Johnny. He's been on such a roll. He knows he's confident. His confidence is through the roof right now. He knows Anaya. I got a good feeling. I'm going Koyama.
I hate going against Koyama, but I'm taking Anaya. Anaya quite possibly is the most accomplished star in Rocky Mountain Pro history, and he always seems to come up big in big moments, and this could be a a big night. This could be a kind of a second act in Anaya's career, and because he really hasn't had that big signature win since returning to Rocky Mountain Pro. I believe it's going to happen. He's going to pull it off against Caden Koyama this Wednesday.
By the way, news just broke. New rankings on CMS. We have Anaya currently ranking first amongst CMS journalists.
Who is making this list? This is ridiculous.
I do not give up my sources.
Yeah, of course you don't. Of course you don't.
Right.
I don't. I don't give up my sources.
Of course you don't. I said, of course you don't. I know you don't.
It's prime journalism at its finest.
This is horrible.
It's like saying TMZ is the best journalism company.
Oh God.
Oh, it just gets worse.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
Just peachy. Now that you're here.
Hey, Lucas, I wasn't really asking you. I was asking, the guys I don't see that often, but sure, go ahead and talk.
What's up, Eric? How you doing?
Hey, Johnny, how's it going, man? Long time no see, right?
Long time no see.
Mr. Reyes, how are you?
We got to change that. I'm doing good, Coastal. I was hoping to see Maki here, actually. I had a bone to pick with him.
How so?
I don't know if you guys remember my last appearance on the Dudes and Belts. I promised to have kept it in my best behavior, and I did. I feel like I did a good job at that, don't you think?
It was okay, yeah.
I think so.
Right. And then the next episode, he just happens to make a comment about how it was maybe a little stale, a little boring. It's like, all right, you want Eric Reyes is going to show up. So I'm here.
Well, unfortunately, Maki Pins is still very much on assignment for the foreseeable future at the very least. So
that's fine. I know he's watching, so I know he got the message.
All right. Well, I mean, we got about a few minutes before we start this Dozer and Anaya 60-minute Ironman match that we plan on showing you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any responses for all the negative feedback that you've been getting from one, especially Lucas Bradwell up there above you?
Well, I don't really like to pay any attention to what Lucas usually says. So, I don't really try to put too much thought. It would, like rot your brain. They call it brain rot. So I just don't engage.
That isn't the message that I get. You're always on our chat. Always got something to say. You and your little buddy, your little troll buddy there, Sonny Flores. Always got something to say.
Leave Sonny out of it, Lucas.
I don't talk to him.
Nothing.
I think Sonny is under the payroll of law office, if you ask me.
We would never put money in that guy's pocket. We would never endorse that guy.
Well, you guys wouldn't.
It just happens to be an unbiased.
Money in anybody's pocket.
Right. Hey, listen. All I'm saying, Lucas, is that I am a avid watcher of the Dudes and Belts. I like to interact in the community. Is that a crime?
Yeah.
Is that a crime?
Yeah. You never do anything positive for any community. You're on a community watch list, is what you are.
Whoa, that's a serious allegation. That's a serious allegation, Lucas, and I will take it back.
I don't understand the hostilities here. I really don't.
You don't understand.
No, I don't.
You don't, Johnny. You're brainwashed by you're drinking the orange Kool-Aid too.
Orange is a very good color, first off, and yes, orange.
Well, it is a good color, but not
okay?
on this guy, and not on his look.
I look great. I mean, this looks. I don't know about you. I think I look pretty good.
How's your buddy doing after that last match that you guys had on episode 483? How's he feeling?
Ooh. Yeah. Well, I don't like to talk about it. We're having a little bit of a rough patch right now as far as our in-ring work. So, I try to just focus on fixing little things. The bigger picture is not my problem right now. I just want to go back and fix the details. You know what I'm saying?
Normally I would blow bubbles at you, but that's kind of what Trina did, and you guys lost. So,
right. Yeah, you ever noticed how Yaden's running around blowing bubbles more often now, and Two Dame just happened to step in and take the authority role? What's that about?
I mean, we've all been questioning it for a while.
What are we hinting at here?
Who gave him that authority? Who gave him that authority? I doubt it. I doubt that. Yeah, no, he changed his contact number on his phone, so make it think that it's D'Lo. It's not D'Lo. It's not D'Lo. Listen, if you just connect the
Something that we
points,
don't know.
everything starts to line up.
That's a
I'm
serious
just saying.
allegation.
Hey, listen, I said my opinion.
Hmm.
My opinion. I don't have any facts. I'm just saying I see the picture and I don't know. You guys watched after the pay-per-view, Shocktober, when I got my head shaven? What did he say to Matt Yaden?
He might have added that.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting any commands from D'Lo. He's a fraud.
Well, I do have a question.
Eric
in
Grace is
regards-
doing better journalism than you.
Let's
Stop it. This is conspiracy theory. This is Coastal Crusader. He needs to hand his tinfoil hat to Eric Reyes. Is what
Except-
he's
I like my beanie. It's fine.
Except I was right with my tinfoil hat, Lucas. We got to remember, I said the wake was going to get
Yeah,
back together.
actually,
And it did.
is someone going to say anything about that? Maybe Coastal's on someone else's payroll? Ever think about that?
We've known that for years, Eric.
Yeah.
It's been a thing. I mean, he literally shipped booze to Atlantic City where the wake was.
I may have
Just-
sent around. It's just it's what I do as a fan.
Thank
the
God
reason
for
why
Johnny
he has
Death
knee
Drop.
pads, Eric Reyes.
So
Yeah, thank God for Johnny Death Drop. He's the only person here brave enough to call him out on it. Throwing stones in a glass house.
Been doing that for years.
I don't throw any stones.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny.
So my question for you, Mr. Reyes, is you talk about wanting to get to the finer details. Well, one of those finer details is it doesn't really matter if you guys win right now because as long as Chopper City has those belts. So I'm just wondering, are you guys going to be watching the match in this coming charge? What are your plans for how to view that? Because if memory serves me straight, you guys have a weird thing of inserting yourself after you get front row seats to these matches.
Okay, well, listen. That is true. We kind of do have a little problem right now. We're trying to figure that out. I don't know if you've been watching the show recently. You know, we've kind of been concocting a plan. I don't know. I think we do want to check that out a little closer. We want to make sure that everything's above board. I don't know. I have to look into the chop. I've been wrestling Bruce Wayne's more than anyone else in this roster in my whole career. I've wrestled Bruce Wayne's. I've been on the receiving end of that chop. And let me tell you, something ain't adding up. You can't get that devastating of an impact with the chop. I've tried it. You've seen me try it in the matches before. What's going on there? He's wearing gloves, loaded gloves. I don't know.
You're not Bruce Wayne.
You're not
Bruce
lost.
Wayne's like
Yeah.
270 pounds, and he's a former professional football player.
Yeah. But you know what I am? I'm a decorated martial artist. That means I can pick up on a technique like that.
So's Bruce. He's a master in chop foo.
Yeah. I've heard about Chop Foo, and let me tell you, it's sponsored Chop Fooey.
Nah. You sound like Hong Kong fooey right now.
Hey, listen. Most educated feet in Rocky Mountain Pro.
How's the
The
situation
only
with
thing
law
educated
office
them.
right now? Are you guys still, you know, talking amongst yourself as a group, trying to get everybody to regroup together and try and come up with a game plan, like you were saying?
Well, you know, it's been a little hard without Preston around. You know, we keep in touch with Preston, but he's been taking some much needed time off. I don't know exactly when he's going to be back. You know, I try to not rush him on things like that. He took a nasty fall there. But as far as the law office is concerned right now, you've been seeing it on the show. We're still, you know, coming out and supporting each other during each other's matches. We're still a unit. Just everyone's kind of taking a step back right now, kind of readjusting certain things in their own personal game, and then we come together. It's still law office for life.
I could understand that with you and Dylan and Cookie and Lola, but where's Marcio been? He seems to have taken a bunch of steps back, and he's not really out there with you guys.
Yeah, well, Marcio doesn't need to be here. You know, he's the engineer. He's the professional. So as far as I'm concerned, Marcio can just isolate himself and think. And when he comes back, he's going to bring something to the table that is going to blow our minds. And we're going to figure out how to make that happen for him. So,
Well, Marcio wasn't too happy with you guys that you were just willing to move on from the wake, and he feels that there's still unfinished business with the wake. You don't feel that there's unfinished business against the wake?
well, let me put it like this. I don't know if you've noticed, Lucas. Marcio has a bit of an anger problem. not me and Cook. Me and Cook, we want to focus on what's up ahead for us, and it's getting those tag team titles back. You know, if Marcio wants to take some time off and dwell on that, you know, we'll get to that when he comes back. But right now, he's not here. He's focusing on that, and me and Cook are focusing on what we need to focus about, and that's the tag division. You've ever noticed how stale it is right now? Like, has anything interesting happened in the tag division since this loss?
Lots has happened.
What happened?
You get the emergence of tag teams like the Type 6 Warriors and the Reckless are back. Like, they're putting on amazing matches. You have possibly...
I can put all 4 of them in a headlock and wrap them up. Wait, are you serious right now? Type 6?
I don't know what
the Reckless
is in your world, but this is the most competitive tag team division we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, they're competing for last place.
No, that's currently where you guys are because you're not allowed to challenge for the ultimate title. So actually, you're listed as irrelevant as the current stands right now because you can't win the championship.
It's fine. We wouldn't want to taint our reputation in this tag division right now with no clear direction. You know, we're above that. But what we need to do is figure out how to get the titles back because the tag division needs saving and needs saving from the top. All right. So what I'm proposing here is let's just see how far Chopper City can get without any challengers. I don't know. We can't compete for the tag titles, but we can compete, right?
How do you expect to do that?
I don't know. Hey, I'm not gonna talk any further on that. I plead the 5th.
That's the smartest thing that's come out of his mouth in the last 10 minutes.
Oh, shut up, Lucas. I know you're not talking right now.
Right.
Yeah, you're currently under investigation, as is currently.
And I've done a good job of following some advice as well. I'm not the only one that can follow good legal advice.
Yeah.
Legal advice.
I'm surprised you can hear anything, Lucas. I'm surprised you can hear anything. You've been around so long.
Oh, here comes the old jokes. You know, I'm protected under the Age Discrimination Act now. Did you know that? So
no, I didn't know that. That doesn't matter in my world. I'm not old.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have anything real quick before we start the match between Coastal, Lucas?
I will say I am kind of glad to have Eric Reyes on during this match because as much as I might not like Eric Reyes as a human being, I do respect his skill in the ring, and I think I would love to get his take on this Iron Man match. I think there's going to be a lot of good moments where we can get some expert opinion on what's going on in this match. So I will say this is a good opportunity to have Eric Reyes on in one of the most historic matches in Rocky Mountain Pro history. So, oh my.
Hey, I have nothing to do with that. All right.
Yeah.
He typed that in of his own free will.
Sure.
There's a common denominator here, Lucas. It's you.
No,
maybe you're just not likable. You know.
I think Lucas is very likable.
Yeah, I actually have fans, unlike you guys.
Sure. All right.
Let's not forget. Hashtag justice for Slate.
That's about as stupid as disputed champion.
Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah. You know what, Lucas? Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Watch your mouth.
She is not.
Yeah, there is nothing. You're right, Luke. You're right, Coastal. There is nothing to dispute.
Yeah,
Lola never really won. All right. Yeah. Just talk over me. Don't let me get my point in. Yeah.
Contender though, either. So what's disputed? If she's not number one contender, she's not a champion.
You know what? She should be the infinite number one contender because of how long she was the number one contender for so long. I don't know how. You know, Lucas, you remember that? How long was that?
What her reign?
Her number one contendership. How long was she the number one contender?
The longest reigning. For one thing, no one cared how long you were the number one contender. It was like what?
It's very important. No one else was stepping up to the plate when Lola was. And let me tell you something about that match. I thought that was a casket match. That did not look like a casket to me.
That's always been up for discussion. It was a trash can.
Jeez.
And there was a coffin present.
Thank you. God, This is what it's like to be around people that have a brain. Thank you, John. Thank you.
No problem.
Your lips are turning orange, John. Your lips are turning orange.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, however you want to take it.
I don't want to take anything from you, Lucas.
Go ahead and drink your chocolate milk there.
It's not chocolate, you idiot. It's vanilla.
Oh, that's even worse. Who drinks vanilla milk? That's
I don't care. More for me.
Strawberry.
yeah.
More for me. You know what?
Vanilla milk.
Yeah, vanilla milk. Yeah, I think you relate to vanilla milk, seeing as how pasty you are. Yeah.
Something tells me I think we need a new CMS journalist to come out of the college there to help us with this Lucas situation.
Nobody in Rocky Mountain Pro right now is.
No. Are you not reading the little banner on the bottom? Anaya is the #1 CMS journalist.
How can he be a CMS journalist? He's never went to He's never went to CMS. CMS means Colorado Media.
He has just as much credentials as you do.
He has no credentials. I'm the only credentialed journalist in Rocky Mountain Pro.
Where are they?
See, he's prepared. He always has them with him.
Where?
Boom. Boom. You see that? You see that?
I can't see anything. No, I can't.
Well, yeah. Put your glasses back on.
Nope.
We'll just wear them the whole damn show then.
That's fine. I don't want to see your face anyway. I don't want to see your face anyway.
Good.
All right.
Can we get to the damn match?
We're getting there. What? Why are you so flustered over there?
Yeah. Who's the host here? Is this Johnny or is it Lucas?
Are you trying to go into business for yourself and try to become the host of Dudes and Belts as well, sir?
I think he is.
I am not. You're trying to like.
You guys are a better tag team than him and Cookie are.
You're trying to make this.
I have experience in tag team matches. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, I remember how that one ended.
Wow, bringing up the negative. Nothing but the negative. How do you deal with this, Johnny? How do you get by? What's your mental health at?
At least I knocked him on his ass.
You were the one that picked a fight with the greatest tag team in RMP history.
Well, it was Damon, first off.
Well,
they just interjected at the end, which, again, still haven't forgot about 4 years later. So.
Yeah, and he hasn't changed. Don't pretend Damon's changed either. You know, people are cheering for him now, but he's still same old Damon.
You might be onto something there.
We've been telling people that for a while. It's just the guy below us refuses to give in.
I don't refuse to give in. Damon is always honest. He is what he is. He said last week he's a killer. He is still that killer. God help anyone that gets in his way.
Let me ask you something. Hold on. I was gonna say Coastal. You know, I remember actually. I did have this phone to pick with you too. You were there around the time that Remy put his hands on me in the bathroom and he almost took me out.
I do remember that. Yes.
My whole career. You were pretty adamant. You were on my side. You were rallying for the underdog. What happened? You just welcomed him back in with open arms.
Because Remy showed his true colors, but you shortly after that decided that you weren't going to be the underdog anymore and started to take orange ways out of everything. So
maybe I was just.
You can defend yourself now, or have your friends do it for you.
He can defend himself. I mean, he is a former tag team champion.
You got wrong place.
Decorated martial artist. Decorated martial artist.
Was it right? No, but you were in the wrong place, wrong time, man.
You say I changed. Maybe I was just tired of the injustices happening. I'm just saying. You seem to really flip flop on your morals, your principles. I don't know.
I'm all for things until they become a problem. The law office became a problem. Wake solved that problem.
Was the Wake a problem though?
The Wake's not a problem. Their stability
Wake was a problem.
Their stability always been stable. It's stability. It's about stability.
I don't know about that.
Things weren't all up in arms and crazy when they were the first time. Everything was stable, and now we're getting back to stability.
You use your knee pads way too much, sir.
I speak the facts,
bro.
There was no craziness. 3-4 years ago when the Wake was doing the Wake stuff.
We lost 3 presidents during the Wake's reign.
That's revisionist. That is revisionist history. Coastal, I love you, buddy. I mean, you're always on my side, but I have to call this out. The Wake was the most volatile situation that we've had in Rocky Mountain Pro.
Worse than the law office. And they're not even that bad.
No. Nope.
I'm saying, Coastal, you might want to rethink your ways. Not me. You.
I see clearly.
All right. Let's get to the show.
A lot cornerback battle, but history will be made here tonight. It's being made, and I don't know if it ever has been bigger than this matchup that we're going to witness.
It's just like our announcer said, it's the first ever Iron Man match in Colorado professional wrestling history, and it's going to be contested between that man right there, Anaya, and the Charge champion, Dozer. This is going to be unbelievable, Lucas.
And Hoodlum, after just going through a brutal matchup himself, he's out here. He realizes how big this matchup
number
is,
one fan.
not just for his brother Anaya, but for the 4-Point Cartel.
Obviously, Anaya not lacking in confidence, but you got to worry, of course, as we always say.
Hey, Hunter.
4-Point
Nice
Cartel
to see you too.
represented by Anaya and Hoodlum. Dozer is by himself.
Well, I have a feeling he might have a little surprise for us. And wait till you hear this ovation. When the master of Destruction makes his way, and there he is. And I told you.
Oh!
I told you there'd be a little surprise. That's Andy B's knee snares. Andy Bezic, part
All
of
right.
Team USA and the Greco-Roman Olympic team.
A little insurance, huh?
Yeah, evens the odds up a little bit.
And Dozer's going to need it because remember, not only is the Charge championship up on the line, but there's something that might be even more important, Lucas, and that's that man Dozer's career. If Dozer loses this matchup, he's done.
And that's only because Titus Machiavelli, he's afraid. He's afraid that Dozer will become.
He's already trying to get favoritism. Trying to get favoritism from the crowd.
Will just disappear.
What's wrong with that?
And that's what
Yeah,
he's
there's
afraid
nothing wrong
of.
with that. That's what you should do.
Who cares what the crowd thinks?
Eat off
Win the match.
Eat it.
This is the main event of the evening.
All athletes do that.
60-minute Ironman match for the NRW Charge Championship.
Owen Easton did have a lot of problems with the weight. That's a true statement.
First, the challenger standing to my right, hailing from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 250 pounds, Anaya!
Yeah, do us a favor.
Anaya's
do
been
that.
carrying that
Go ahead
belt
and
for
do
the
that.
last couple of weeks, but he wasn't the champion.
Now residing in Pueblo, Colorado, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is your NRW Charge Champion! Give it up for Dozer!
And listen to this ovation. Unbelievable. The roof is coming off the Alamo Draft House.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And Dozer obviously the fan favorite here.
Perhaps the most popular star we've ever had in NRW against one of the other most popular stars we've ever had.
It's a 60-minute Ironman match. The guy that wins, that gets the most submissions, pins, wins.
Curtis was a little.
So the guy
he was
that
a little
wins.
nervous.
And that's what it's all
Face
about.
off. You can feel the electricity now.
I feel like somebody's
It's
going
go
through
time
that
here.
movie screen.
60 minutes. Are you ready, Corner Battle?
I am so ready. These two are ready. They had weeks to prepare. This is going to be unbelievable.
Both corners are ready. Hold them in the corner of
Well, disqualification is typically only
60
a
minutes.
call.
And
You
the
do a good
clock
enough job, and
starts
you can really mess
now.
somebody up for the
We
rest
have
of the
1 hour of contest in front of us.
It's never been done before in the Colorado wrestling history. Not in NRW, not in any promotion.
You know,
Has there been an
we've been
Iron
doing this
Man
for a while
match
now,
then?
Lucas. About 2 years or
You
so.
know what I'm saying?
And every time
yeah.
we get a little bit nervous beforehand, but
Well, we
I've got
had
goosebumps
Bob Evans
right now
did
before
his,
this matchup.
did one of his Iron Man matches
Plenty
with
of
Balaam.
milestones. I've done some of the biggest events.
Oh, yeah, that was the
ever.
7 days in a row, right?
Yeah,
The
I
Iron
never
Week.
felt this way. Buckle up.
Lenny, I think you would have done a better job announcing the rules of the match.
We're gonna lock up, and this is a
Smart.
very smart
Smart.
strategy.
Take your time.
You might not agree
Right.
with what he's doing.
Right.
Very smart.
Well, you're right. I mean, it's
See,
a
I just
it's a
said
long
that.
game, right? It's an hour long.
I said it
You've
like
got
10 years
to remember
before you,
that
but
you
yeah.
have
Shut up,
most
Lucas.
decisions
I
at
wasn't
the
asking.
end of the hour. It does you no good to get a couple quick pinfalls and then be completely gassed for the rest of the matchup.
Trying
You've got to
to take
conserve
take
yourself.
credit
You've got
for
to
my-
conserve your energy.
my line
and
here.
unfortunately, I wonder if
Shut up.
Anaya
Well, you're trying to take credit
has
for
that
my line.
advantage, has the advantage to go longer than Dozer.
said it
Obviously,
first.
Dozer a bigger guy. It might work against him.
Yeah, you would think Anaya would possibly be in better cardiovascular shape.
Come on, ref.
But I must say, all the rules still apply in this matchup, just like they do in any NWA.
Naya
NRW
does not
matchup.
want to get into a grappling match
5
with
counts on the breakup.
the Greco-Roman.
Throwing over the top rope is a disqualification.
Olympic
all that
hopeful.
counts, and all of that
No,
will
I mean,
count
but Anaya's
as a
doing everything he
decision.
should do
Yes,
right
exactly.
That all
now. But
comes into
those are all
play.
needs to understand, like, just hang back. Don't waste energy chasing
And
it.
it's pretty great seeing Andy Bisick over there in the other corner, isn't it?
Could be
Andy Beasley, he is
Koyama's
part of
future
the
next
World
week.
Championships on Team USA. In fact, he was a bronze medalist in the World Championship Games this past year. One of the finest athletes in the world is Andy Beasley, and he is in the corner of a fellow Team USA member in Dozer.
Yeah, typical crowd. Typical crowd.
And Hoodlum
Let you concentrate.
and Anaya keeping their distance from Dozer.
But what?
They
Why is
are
he bothering to
really
acknowledge him?
hesitant to get in that ring. Anaya is
I'm
putting
saying,
all
I'm
kinds
trying
of space
to, you
between
got
himself
a
and the big
formidable
man.
opponent in front of you, and they want to do nothing but run their mouth.
Well, Anaya, he wants to engage, so
time is
he's
Anaya's
what's
trying
the
to
blame?
waste. I don't think he'll be able to waste 60 minutes worth of time.
He's trying to
Yeah,
game
eventually
plan.
Dozer's
He's
gonna
trying
catch
game
up.
plan. What's going on?
Well, is there any doubt of who the crowd is going for in this matchup?
And Anaya saying he is the charged champion. I'm not sure if I agree with that.
Using the quickness.
And already,
That's what Anaya has to do, but eventually he's going to have to perform some kind of offensive maneuver.
and already Dozer looking a little bit frustrated.
If I was an eye, you got to figure out how to get around him to his
Already trying to
back,
get the
and
referee
like
to
hook his legs maybe,
turn his
take him
attention
down.
to Andy Bezic
You
out
want
there
to
and
hit him from the front.
on the mat.
He's got that low center of gravity right
Oh.
there. He's able to sprawl really quickly.
Oh,
So,
man.
you got to get really low, so it's better to just try to get all the way back.
And Anaya with the quickness. But I don't think...
Those are
I think
moves
Anaya
incredibly well
has
for a
any-
man his size, though. I think that's one thing that's underrated is his agility.
Pretty athletic. Yeah.
Game plans of going after
You can tell.
Dozer face to face.
Well, remember, you've got to play the long game. If you can stay away from Dozer, you might just tire him out. It seems cowardly and it seems silly, but much as I hate to admit it, it's a smart strategy. It is.
Especially when you go up with such a powerhouse like Dozer.
Scott, you want to talk about relentless pressure? The guy that just keeps coming at you, corners you. That's scary. Right
Dozer can't lose his composure.
I don't envy Anaya. Right
Dozer has to be in control of his emotions.
Who on the roster right now would you say is
Absolutely
comparable
right.
to
It's
Dozer?
important, obviously, for Dozer.
Honestly,
to get
probably
these quick
Marcio
pins,
Santos.
to get
I'm
these
glad he's
quick
on my team.
decisions.
I agree with that.
You're right. I mean, this is the charge.
I
championship for
also
Anaya, but
agree
this is
with that.
Dozer's livelihood on the line.
I got to wrestling on
Right now, he's
Marcio
right.
Santos one time, and
It is
that
Dozer.
wasn't fun. That was
Although,
not
you
a fun
know,
night for
he
me.
was being faux champion for a couple of weeks. He was
You could
not
also
the
say Hunter Gray as
charged
well.
champion.
And here's
And now
Dozer.
finally, Dozer gets his hands.
Hunter Gray's
Who
got
else pressed him? No.
something a little different going on. He's a little taller. He's
And Dozer,
more like a
there's
tree.
the strength. He works him back to the corner,
Dozer's like a brick wall.
grabbing the hair. They're both grabbing each other's
Hunter
hair.
relies a little bit more on some of his
This is
athletic
where
athleticism more so than Dozer does at times.
All night long.
Yeah, I got to wrestle him in the
Absolutely he will.
NRW Classic, and
We're 5 minutes in. There are no
he hit me
decisions
with
yet.
that senton. I was out of breath for a
Had any
while. So.
offensive action because
Yeah, that's another big guy, but big in a different way.
utilized his time very sparingly here.
There's finally the lock we've been waiting for.
This was not a smart
He's
decision by
just trying to
Naya.
figure out how to get under his hips.
Starting to push Dozer back.
Yeah, he's
Trying not to get his hips in front. That's why he's so far back out.
Oh,
I think
Yeah,
Dozer
low
butt
man
out.
wins.
was giving Anaya a false sense of security there.
man, oh man. You see the face of
Dozer
Anaya.
has such a
The
low
whites of his
center
eyes.
of gravity
He is
that
one-
it's really
absolutely
hard
one
to
part of Dozer. He can't
even
figure
if
him out
you
right now.
try to get lower than him, he can just duck those tree trunk legs and use them.
I wonder who said that earlier, Lucas.
This crowd.
You mean like things I said 10 years
With those
before you?
yep chants, and this is going to pump Dozer up. You know, and once again, buying his time.
Am I gonna have to separate you? Two?
When will
We're doing fine.
the
We already
challenger
did with me.
face Dozer in the ring? We'll find out. We got more of the 60-minute Iron Man match to come. We got to go to commercial break.
NRW would like to thank Lady Luck Tattoo for being an official sponsor of NRW Sports Entertainment.
Yeah.
Lady Luck is a clean
Longer-
and professional
longer the
establishment
match
with
goes on
amazingly talented
that way,
artists and
I don't know
piercers.
whose favorite's
Located in
gonna
Aurora,
go in
Lady Luck is the place to go
necessarily.
for any new tattoos
think-
and piercing.
And I just got to do a little some
And
make
welcome back.
Dozer
Some more action.
some more energy because right now
We had
Dozer's
to
working a
break
good
away
pace.
from
He's not
commercial
really
break.
tiring
We just came
himself
back,
out.
and Dozer
It's not really
now is, well, once again,
accomplishing
Anaya
too much.
finds
right
a
now.
way to get out of the gorilla press.
Right. Well, the other part of it, as we mentioned before, the long game, is that you're going to get weaker and weaker and weaker the more offense you take. It's one thing if you're fighting in a match that only goes 5-10 minutes, first pinfall, it's over. Go home, heal your injuries. Here, you get pinned 7-8 times, you got to go the whole minute or the whole hour.
Oh, look at this. Now he's got him. Now he's got him where he wants him.
And now he's going for a ride.
And that ride did not have a good landing.
Not
Anaya
at
is
all.
not a small guy.
Anaya
He's not a
is
small guy.
staggered. Oh,
He's
here we
bigger
go.
there than he is now. Right now he's a little more cut, a little more lean.
We're going to see a early
He's definitely a lot
caterpillar
bigger
here.
back then.
You better believe it.
Yeah, they said he was 250 in the beginning. That's a big man.
Already. Oh, and the big elbow. And we could have our first decision
Is
right
that it?
here. 1, 2, and no, Anaya was able to kick out.
If but barely a close 2 count already.
Now Dozer has an advantage. He's got to try to get as many decisions as he can early on. Oh, very smart. Hooking the ropes there.
Oh.
That was pretty close to a closed fist.
No, that was a
it
closed fist.
Ring the bell. That's a... Oh, no, wait. No.
We don't ring the bell every time, but
Gentlemen, the winner of the first fall by disqualification, Dozer. The score is now 1-0.
yeah, you're right. Lucas, you mentioned at the start, every single decision counts, and that includes disqualifications by punches.
That was a closed fist to the face. That is against the NRW rules that Titus Machiavelli implemented about a year and a half ago.
Right?
If you're wrestling a
And
guy
look
like
at
Dozer, you
Dozer.
I might
he
give
is,
up a couple
pretty
points
sick
that way.
of
You know,
Anaya
just try to do a
running
little
away
extra
from him.
damage.
He's about
Give
to
him
Yeah.
a
get
couple
some
points
damage.
strategically.
Now Dozer has an early one.
That's what I was saying. Even with it just being one fall, if
And if
Hoodlum inserts himself, he can do a lot of damage for that one fall.
Going, he could be rolling.
That's actually pretty smart. I'm gonna write that down.
Absolutely.
Oh, great. Now I'm giving him advice.
And right now, after that punch to the face, I think Dozer is sick of it.
I could think of better ways, though, of really making it count against Dozer. I think
Now
a
beating
straight
down
punch to the
in the
face
corner.
isn't really going to
Dozer's
do much
gotta know where
damage
he
to a
wants
guy like
him.
Dozer.
Short of a Prius, there's not a lot of stuff that does a lot of damage to Dozer.
Going to Naya, and Naya goes about.
Bring in a damn car if that's what it takes.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, well, there's nobody there. We're going for that Vader bomb, that knee bomb.
Oh.
Now a forearm shot, another forearm shot, and a third. Dozer looks to be a little bit rattled. Oh,
No, he
You hear
doesn't.
those?
Dozer's
Really
looking just
laying
fine.
that in, and it's not doing much.
getting pissed off. And now, Dozer, once again, utilizing his strength and power.
Watch out.
And the
Oh.
frying pan chops.
Yikes.
Somewhere Marky flinched.
And Dozer looking to going back to the kitchen once again.
Heads up. Oh, gracious me.
Could fry some bacon on that sucker right there. We are 10 minutes into this matchup. Dozer with a 1-0 advantage and in complete control right now. Once again.
Oh.
Come on, referee, get him out of the corner.
Ania's chest may collapse.
Man, oh man. You see the early strategy of Dozer attacking the chest of Anaya, taking out that power game entirely.
Also taking the wind out of Anaya.
Sure.
Yeah, you can't fight if you can't breathe, but
getting out of the way and 300. I don't care if you're 310
I think he moved the ring.
pounds. That steel post is going to well, that's going to be an obstacle.
Oh man, and again.
That shoulder once again. And
I agree with you. I love pro wrestling. Yeah, act like you're actually enjoying this, Reyes.
He's analyzing it.
Dozer is.
Hey, listen, I like to watch what's going on. Sorry, I'm not over here hooting and hollering. All right, like I'm trying to process what's going on. I'm a decorated martial artist.
He's technically studying. He's trying to take what he's watching during this match and possibly use it in the future for his other match.
His big moves are the
Yeah,
world's
some people
strongest
shouldn't be
slam.
allowed to.
Are you his
He can't do
spokesman,
that with no arm
Johnny?
strength. He's got to lift him up.
Are you his
to slam
spokesman?
him.
You got to talk for him.
Oh!
I'm trying to give you guys a reason why
That's
he's
what I'm
analyzing what he's
talking
watching.
I was surprised the
It
background
makes sense for a young guy like him to study what he's watching.
He's used to the Greco-Roman Olympic style wrestling.
That might be it.
Yeah, Lucas doesn't study. He just makes assertions and he thinks he's right. Some journalist.
It's called experience. It's called being there. And,
But you're right. You mentioned it. Andy Bisick. He's not been a professional wrestling manager before. He got in the
Last I
Dozer
checked,
that time
you
for a
weren't
hook
really
to take advantage of the
considered
chair shot.
This is a whole nother
the
world.
one guy
This
to
isn't
get
the
back
World
into
Championships.
journalism, Lucas.
I've always found journalism to be very
This is
accurate.
professional wrestling, and well, you know,
I have broken the biggest stories in Rocky Mountain Pro history
that we've ever had.
And you're creating one by yourself by going
And
into
now
the
You've
Dozer's
broken more than
left
stories,
arm is in a
Lucas.
heap of trouble.
The crowd trying to get Dozer back in
You
this
could
matchup.
possibly be out of the job in a few weeks.
Dozer is in
What is wrong?
I
Why
am-
are you
I am-
dragging him to the gallows?
I am
man?
more than
arm.
confident that the better
If that left
common
arm falls
sense
apart
will
for Dozer,
shine
that gets
through
rid
with
of most
D'Lo
of his
and
offense.
Yaden.
I
I'm
think
not
he's gonna
worried.
be
I
the
know that
charge
they have
champion.
a
If this continues,
common
he very
sense.
well
They
could
are
be.
not emotional thinkers like
But he's gotta
like
get that
you
first
at that drop and like
Exactly.
you,
Dozer
Eric.
still has the 1-0 advantage, although, like you said, if Dozer doesn't figure something out here soon, it might be tied up real quick. And now here's the arrogance of Anaya getting in Bisick's face as he stamps on the hand of Anaya.
That entire arm from shoulder to hand is
Yeah, Johnny's building him every week.
pain right now.
Right.
Come on, brother.
And those are basically
Oh!
once again, Anaya.
There you go, brother.
You know, you got to question his bravery at times. And you can't question his ring ability and the skills and how intelligent he is in the ring.
You're right. He's attacking. He has not moved away from that left arm at all. I mean, he's found his target. And he has stuck to it.
Yeah,
My
I
guy, I love pro
acting
wrestling.
like I'm enjoying something. I like to be genuine, so you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do what I'm doing, and then
Man, oh man,
you do what you
I
do.
haven't seen Dozer put down like this in quite a while.
There we go.
Ha, ha, ha.
Dozer being in a match, I think in his career.
Oh, and now the left
As a matter of
arm
fact, I'm like a
across the
half
ring
hour
apron.
away from that area. I'm pretty sure I did see something that kind of
taking the
resembles
boots to the
Lucas
arm.
down
Ah,
there.
stop it.
And Dozer, I don't know what he's going to be able to do with just one arm. I know he's strong, but I don't think anybody can.
He's just in the ropes. Come on, break that.
See, now
There you
look,
see,
this crowd.
Talking about right there.
Yeah, you. Of
Basic
course,
again
you like
distracting
that.
I knew
referee.
exactly what he
Hey,
was doing.
listen,
Yes, he did.
everyone likes to give me
That's the second
give me a
time
hard
Basic
time
has
about
distracted the
how
referee and it's worked
we
against
use
Dozer.
tactics in our
He's gotta get
matches.
ahead in the game.
What do you think we learned from?
Dozer trying to fight
What do you
back.
think they learned from?
The wake.
With the only good arm he has.
Wake.
Well, they were way
Dozer's trying
before
to set
the
up
wait.
for something, but Anaya goes after the arm again.
Yeah, they run. They don't need. Reyes doesn't need to take notes on that one. He can get that one down.
And
Once again,
I'm good.
Anaya taking him
Analyze
down.
what they do.
Mentioned
Now I do it.
Arm breaker there.
Yeah, he's got that.
Oh, and now
You've seen me
driving
do
his
that
knees.
a couple times.
Right
Shit,
now
I
we
pick stuff
are
up quick.
a quarter of the way in,
When you
and
get in the
Dozer
ring, you
still
have
with
a
a
good
1-0
plan of
lead.
attack
Looks like
of
he's
body
barely
parts,
hanging
what
on
you
to it
want to
right now,
ice it.
though. And now what's Anaya gonna do?
I would have
Got him
probably
set
gone
up
with the
for
leg
something here.
on Dozer, but he's not doing too hot right
Whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa, Dozer though.
Nice spot.
2, 3.
Whoa, Dozer!
Whoa, what?
With another victory.
You shifted
Another
his body
decision.
weight.
Dozer has a 2-0
Shit, his
lead.
body weight.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I mean,
Anaya
that was
was
the smartest thing to
Anaya
do
was
from
gonna
Anaya. He
Anaya
went
was
for
gonna
that
turn him over.
rolling
Dozer was
rolling
able to
pin,
put
laying right on top
weight
of him.
onto Anaya and was able
don't know.
to
Very
take a
smart.
victory or
What
a
a
decision.
What a fantastic move by Dozer. Incredibly intelligent.
And now, you know, a 2-0 advantage in this the way this match is going.
Right.
It could be
Plenty
insurmountable.
of time to work with
Might be,
here.
but
44
again,
minutes.
We're barely a quarter
Plenty
way
of
through.
time.
Anaya still working over that left arm.
That left arm is still in a ton of pain for Doze.
Earlier on in the matchup, we saw Dozer attacking the midsection of Anaya. He's got to get back to that.
And once again, Dozer using that right arm, the only arm that's working right now. And trying to get some feeling back in the other arm. Anaya's relentless as well.
Oh!
Oh, a shoulder block. You gotta wonder if that took anything out of Dozer.
Here comes Dozer again.
Oh, and that.
Those have to be hurting
was
him.
with the left
Those have to be
shoulder.
hurting him too.
You gotta question
Yep.
the intelligence of
Yeah,
Dozer.
you got to wonder if Dozer's heart is bigger than his brain right now.
Or if it's just pure adrenaline.
Oh!
And turnabout is fair play right there, my friend.
And Dozer sending Anaya like a spear back
You're
into
100%
that
right,
turnbuckle.
my friend.
And you
100%
mentioned
right.
it. Giving it back as good as he got.
Well, what's good for
Little
the
payback going on right here.
what's good for the goose is good for the Dozer.
And now Dozer working on the left arm of Anaya. Oh!
Oh,
But now we could have two.
Be
1-0
careful about Anaya.
competitors in
I try to
this
get some distance
Yeah,
right now. 'Cause
absolutely. And now you hear Dozer. I'm gonna do what you did to me.
Look at that. Sawing away with his arm there. A taste of his own medicine is Anaya getting right now.
Oh!
Didn't we just see this a few minutes ago?
Yeah, you're right.
On the other side.
And Dozer is giving it back just as good as he got. And I imagine there's gonna be some insurance along with that as well.
Dozer's still in pain with that arm, but now he's got Anaya where he wants him.
Oh. And now you see Dozer slowing the pace of this matchup down.
We are approaching the 20 minutes into this matchup.
Right.
But very rarely does an NRW matchup go this long. Very, very rarely. Some of the greatest matchups we ever had go right around the 20, 25 minutes. We've had a half-hour matches. This match, we're not even 2/3 into this match. Or
We're not even a third of the way through.
Well, that's what I meant to say.
And Dozer, Anaya using his speed now. Oh,
look at
Bisek
Bisek
getting involved.
Taking a page out of Hudlin's book, but
Oh.
once again, it backfired on Bisek.
Oh, no.
On Dozer, and now Hoodlum gets the chair shot in, and Anaya,
time to get even.
he's going to turn over Dozer 1, 2, 3.
Oh, no.
Yeah, did he get him?
The winner of this
He got him.
is Anaya. The score is now Dozer 2, Anaya 1.
Well, Anaya gets on the
Work.
scoreboard.
Work now. He's just got to stay on it.
Man, oh man, that was a vicious chair shot, wasn't it? Right to the back and to the arm of Dozer. But once again, you said it. Bisek trying to get involved on Dozer's behalf, but it didn't work out there at all, did it?
Hoodlum's one step ahead right now. Hoodlum and Anaya, as far as the mind games go, they're one step ahead. But Dozer doesn't seem to be
cool.
deterred.
There's a lot of torque.
He looks to be more pumped up.
Yeah, Dozer, he's mad now. And we've said it before, because you got to remember that, like you said, Anaya has nothing to lose. He's just got the belt to gain. But what is Dozer defending? His NRW Charge Championship? Absolutely. But more importantly than that, it's his career, Lucas.
And this is what Dozer has wanted his entire life. Dozer wanted to be a professional wrestler. Yes, Dozer was a state champion in wrestling in Minnesota. He's been in Wisconsin. He's been, one of the
See, now I'm starting to think that wasn't such a good idea as I thought. I'm just getting more angry.
You're right. I mean, you said it.
Oh, he's
And
tapping.
you see oh, whoa.
Tapping. That should be. He was tapping.
Never let go of the hold until the ref pulled you off. You never let go of the hold.
Ref didn't see it. He's got nothing. The referee had his back turned, and once again, Basic, it gets in the way of Dozer's success.
There we go.
Hoodlum distracting the referee.
Drop him down.
Basic could do nothing but stand and watch as Anaya tapped out, but it doesn't count as a decision.
Oh, and look at that.
That's it.
Now he tripped up Dozer, and not only has Dozer got an injured left arm, but he could have a injured lower leg now.
Yeah, you see he's going after that knee. Is Anaya. And you're right. I mean, Dozer already was at a handicap with that injured left arm, but now take the left knee out of the equation. Dozer's moveset is all but gone.
Dozer may not have any limbs left after this match.
He might not.
There you go. But this match should be 3-1 right now, Dozer.
It really should be. We mentioned that Dozer's career's on the line, but I mean, it's not like Iron Man matches are a walk in the park. You've got to go non-stop for an hour. The damage that can do to your body, it's incredible.
I feel that if this match was truly a one-on-one matchup,
and this was a better way to go, because now when Dozer starts to get on top, he's still going to have to bear that weight on that bad ankle.
Yeah, I see it,
so, it's going to do more damage as the match goes on anyway. You don't really have to do much after that.
Person.
Isn't he the same guy?
Come on, Dozer.
But you're right. I mean, right now, Anaya, you see he's slowing it down, taking his time with the left-legged Dozer, really working over that knee.
There you go.
Anaya, he looks happy, doesn't he?
He really does.
But he should be looking at the scoreboard. Now taking his knee and now driving it into the back of the thigh.
And Dozer, again, the Vader bomb, he's got to use his legs to hop up on the top. He can't do that. His left knee is completely blown out.
Be able to lift Anaya in any way.
Right.
He needs his legs. And this is just... Right now it looks to be a bad situation for Dozer.
He's making sure to get every angle of that knee.
He does.
The back,
Lucas,
the side, the front.
That's what I was going to say too, man. It's 2-1 Dozer for now, but
did you see that? Just smashing the leg into the ring post.
Dozer was doing great to start this matchup, but he's in a real bad way right now.
One night makes me sick. All the ring ability in the world, and
I try to grab his leg and put it in between that turnbuckle.
You're putting it pretty
wedge,
bluntly, but you're
try
not
to separate
wrong.
the knee.
You talk about Anaya, who is one of the highest rising competitors here in NRW, who's a fan favorite, the most popular superstar of the year, and he turned his back on all of it for what? To join to be the Charge champion? Is that worth it in the end?
And he gets mad at me for getting his name wrong. Well, you know what? What if I do it on purpose? Because he's basically in the shadow of Hoodlum.
Wow.
Let's face it. He's in the shadow of Hoodlum, and he doesn't like it. Well, tough. Because Hoodlum is the NRW champion.
Oh.
You're no longer the Charge champion, so...
You see how he was
the 4-part
struggling to
cartel,
even put any weight on
since
it?
they have formed, they've really just bullied their way. And
you can't generate any
Dozer.
strength in your strikes when you can't put weight on them.
With these two punks a couple weeks ago, and Dozer was there for me, man. That's the kind of guy that Dozer is.
Is a stand-up guy.
Hey, if anything, I've been consistent, Sonny, over the years.
And if NRW loses Dozer, I feel that a little bit of the heart would be ripped out.
I don't even want to think about it. I really don't. I don't even want to think about losing Dozer. But
So you are admitting that you are unbiased, right?
Yeah, unbiased. You're absolutely
He's
right.
unbiased, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? You know what? There's honor in that. There's honor in that.
What kind of pressure is on?
Dozer with the roll up.
Wait,
Roll
Dozer,
up here.
roll up. 1, 2.
Oh.
No. Dozer with a small package.
Ah.
That could have been bad.
Dozer
right
Anaya just able to kick out, and then Dozer goes back after that knee. He's still holding it. Dozer said he is able to continue for now, but I don't know.
You know, we've got to go to a commercial break. We'll be back with more of the 60-minute Ironman match in just a minute.
The official NRW video on demand site is the place to rent or purchase digital copies of NRW major events.
One of the most intelligent
NRW weekly
individuals that we have
exclusive
supporting us.
compilations. Events that feature all your favorite NRW stars as well as international superstars such as Chavo Guerrero, Al Snow, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, ODB, Nikita, and more. Just go to NRWProWrestling.com and the NRW
And
TV
you know who
section
Dozer
to find
kind
your
of reminds me
favorite
of, Coastal, a
episodes
little
and
bit?
events.
Who's that?
And we are
He
back.
kind of reminds
We're
me
on Supercharged
of
with
Owen
the
Easton.
60-minute
Remember
Ironman
Owen
match.
always
Wrestling
came out
history being
with
made
that
here.
energy, that infectious charisma.
Yeah, they
More of the
definitely
same.
shared similar traits in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely worked over by Anaya.
Had that heart.
Don't worry,
massive
Judgment
heart.
Day is coming.
Dozer.
Oh, smart, cutting off the circulation.
Dozer with the rear chin lock.
That's a great move.
And look at that. He's got a little bit of his leg grapevine around Anaya's body, too.
Turning Anaya's submission into one of his own. That's a great move by Dozer.
Now just doing whatever he can to get out of his predicament.
And Dozer always goes full send, and we
going in
know
the
Owen
wrong
Easton goes
direction.
full send. So
Dozer trying to stand. He's got to use the ropes.
As a matter of fact, while we're watching this, you should
Gotta have
Milo
spring
fixed
awareness,
here.
though.
It's
You know,
pretty,
Hogan's over
Oh my
there
gosh.
working.
Johnny, what is going on? You used to torment
Big shot by Anaya into the thigh. Let's get working
I'm
on
just
the
trying to
leg
get the
now.
stories.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some orange
What's the
paychecks
orange?
coming your
This
way, I
matchup,
think.
The attention was on that left arm, and
fix
now it's
is
on
in.
the left leg.
You're right, Lucas. Dozer. That whole left side
I'm not
of the body
texting
is essentially
Preston.
out of commission at this point.
No, you're just relaying
Just
text.
trying to bide some time by pushing
Say
it
this,
away,
do
but
this.
Anaya
Yeah, I'm
being
starting to smell
relentless.
conspiracy.
thank you.
You know,
I do too.
really hate to say it, Lucas. I really hate to say it, but that's smart by Anaya to stay on Dozer. Any breath, and you can see Dozer start to fire up right here.
He wears that beanie because he's trying to hide that up.
Anaya not backing down now. I think Anaya
I think Johnny
That was a
Cash
little
is
out of
an
left
excellent
field.
hairdresser.
tactics aren't going to work.
What?
and he's
No,
gotta
I'm,
take the fight to him.
I Love Pro Wrestling
Trying to
said
make his way
that.
across the ring, but
Johnny, you want to put that comment on?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Getting Doze off his base. And now Dozer trying to get
Yeah,
some words
times
of
are hard right
encouragement
now, you know? I'm
from
not
his
making
manager,
championship
Andy
money
Beasley.
anymore. I can't afford to keep the heat on. Thanks for rubbing it in my face.
It's been like 65 degrees here in Colorado. We haven't
Saying
even
he's
had a
in pain.
winter.
I believe it.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe in your nice little cozy home. Let me talk.
Now,
Five head.
Now it looks like
I can't really give you guys
There
much
you
of
go.
a show
Now you
anymore,
can
but
see that
I mean,
it's a smart strategy.
I got the best hairline in all wrestling right now.
Absolutely.
So, you know, don't come at me with your five
Not a
head
bad look.
accusations.
Like I said, man, it's a long game.
Maybe-
and if
maybe
Anaya is
two-
able to just break apart
It is
every
better
single
than
body
the
part
dip.
of Dozer,
I
sure, it
will
makes
say
sense.
I still think Yaden has the best lettuce. I'm sorry.
He's trying to lift Dozer?
You're biased.
leg trip.
You're biased, Coastal.
That's smart.
Well, we've all known Coastal has been biased. I mean, he went to rehab for it.
Whatever leg strength he has left. And look at
it's
that.
up.
Anaya's in a bad way, but able to use some elbows to get his way out of
Ah,
I just see things clearly.
Text from D'Lo Brown. Judgment will be
it. I don't know
served.
how Dozer has anything left.
oh!
And
Turning
D'Lo is an
Anaya
intelligent
inside
man,
out,
and he's
Dozer.
going to do the right thing. I have no doubts about it.
He did not say
Dozer
specifically
with the
what was
clothesline.
going
I
to
don't know where
happen.
he found the strength for that, but he just turned Anaya into a rag doll.
Now this crowd for those chants and a chop block of his own. You know, this is the second time that Dozer's used what Anaya has done to him.
Oh!
And once again, turnabout is fair play.
Hijo Del Hero Jr. has a magnificent airway.
Do I still have that? I don't.
Yeah, you don't have that? Oh,
I
Almost
don't
getting
have
back
it.
his 2-point advantage to make it 3-1, but not quite. Still just 2-1 Dozer. But like you said, Lucas, it's a great observation that now Dozer giving it back to
Casanova has
Anaya,
great
working
hair
on
too, guys.
that left leg.
Come on. The spot treatments do that very well.
I don't know about that.
Just like Anaya did to him.
Did you say Lola doesn't have good hair?
No, he said
We are approaching
Casanova.
in this matchup.
Oh.
30 minutes in.
And had that been a fair match, I wouldn't have, his hair in my hand instead of the other way around. You guys wouldn't be talking about his hair right now.
Those are clinging to that 1-point advantage.
There's nothing wrong with the ball game.
That's the halfway point of this matchup, Lucas. What do you think so far? Well, do you think the advantage is in Anaya's favor right now?
I still think that Anaya has done enough damage, but Dozer being very smart and working on the body parts of Anaya nowadays.
You know what?
Whatever Anaya does,
What I've noticed and I really like to
just
see out
goes
of
right
Dozer,
back.
he does. I mean, he's tired obviously, but he's not blown out. He's really been working his cardio in preparation for this matchup. He understands his training regimen, I assume, with his good friend Andy Bisek to prepare for this matchup. It's smart.
Well, these guys, world-class athletes that sometimes in competing in Greco-Roman wrestling, they'll wrestle
Trying to rip his leg
8
off.
to 10 matches a night.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's not proportional consequences here. I don't think Anaya can do as much damage as
Pro
Dozer
Wrestling
can do.
Academy. You won't find talent like this competing in matches like this anywhere else in Colorado. These two, of course, homegrown talents of the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. And if you yourself want to be the next great NRW competitor, all you got to do is go to where, Lucas?
That would be mercuryprowrestling.academy for more information so you can become the next NRW star. Maybe be in a 60-minute Ironman match.
I don't know if I'd want to do that, though.
Like, this has got to be cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Absolutely it is.
Mercury Pro Wrestling
What was
Academy
the
is
longest matchup you were in? What?
producing some
15?
killers right now. Dozer's
Honestly, I
got a
think
number one
that
contendership.
even from the matches
where
I
he's at
myself
right now.
competed
So.
in,
Yeah, him and Tazal.
maybe
talent
10,
coming from the
15
school.
minute matches, even then.
And how did you feel after going
destroyed.
They
through
have
You're
even
destroyed. You
referees
come back from your match,
making
you
names
left it
for
all in the ring,
themselves.
and you are completely
Right.
blown out.
You're gonna take
you want to
over.
get back, take a cold shower,
Show
ice
that.
bath, get ready. But this is
Speaking
it's
of
a quarter
referees,
this match's length, Lucas.
February
Can you imagine
15th, we will be
what these guys
having
are
Jeff
feeling
Alex
right
on
now?
as a guest.
Already past the halfway point.
Yes.
That's a good bet. He calls it right down the middle. I don't agree with him all the time, but he's a fair ref.
Out of Dozer for his brother Anaya. Dozer not showing any mercy.
Eli.
Hoodlum's losing his mind over there. And Dozer's loving it.
Eli does a good job.
Dozer, he's in pain. But
Yeah, I don't know. He's a little
through
too
it
chummy with
and
South
taking it
City.
to
Am I
Anaya right
right?
now. Yeah, there it
There's
is.
a half grab.
There's a half Boston crab.
And you know what, Lucas?
This is a submission hold.
It's a submission hold for the leg and the back. Looks very smart.
Can you imagine the power
Doser's gonna
that
sit
can
back
come out
more
of
though.
Oh,
wrenching on
man.
that?
His knees probably not letting
He's
it.
got a hook,
Basic.
a full
And if you
key
get
lock,
an eyes
too.
base,
Sat down on it.
He's slipping
Just
off a little
sit
bit
down on it. It
when
would
that
put
full
much
leverage
more pressure,
shoot
but
that.
Anaya able to get to the ropes.
You know what, though, Lucas? I'll bet you any money that Dozer was trying his best to sit down on it.
Damage been done.
His whole
I mean,
left side, left arm,
like it or
left
not,
leg
that
was
guy is that
completely
big.
destroyed at this point.
Doesn't have to
Put
be
much
fully
pressure on
locked
that
in.
leg.
He's
Right.
going to do what he's
Especially
going to do.
310 pounds of weight that he carries.
It's probably all that he could do to hang on to that hold at all.
Dozer is systematically taking it out on Anaya here.
You know what's smart about this and I like is that Dozer's really taking his time. He knows he's got the 2-1 advantage. Slow this matchup down. There's no reason to blow yourself out.
Time he's got to recover
He's
from that.
starting to feel that
Yes.
he
That's
can
how
take
it
his
is,
time
right?
and systematically destroy Anaya.
Exactly.
I believe he's ahead right now, all right?
Music's out there.
Dozer's up 2-1.
Give
Yeah,
give
so
Anaya
he
a little
doesn't really
warning,
need
but
to
Anaya
rush.
taking advantage.
to get a fall right now.
It's smart. I know you guys are thinking, why isn't Bisa getting involved? Well, obviously that's a disqualification for Dozer, and that will be another decision in the favor of Anaya.
So,
And now these two,
well, are they?
Going all the
they're
way
coming
around.
They're coming our way, and they're right out in front of us. Anaya and Dozer right out in front of our announcing table.
Referee
in front of the souvenirs.
Referee continues to count. He's at 5, halfway.
This match going out to the entryway of this theater.
Is theater still around, Lucas?
Alamo Draft House is still around. There's actually
out to the crowd and
2 Alamo Draft Houses now.
Dozer gets him back in just in the nick of time. And once again, the action returns to the ring.
All the way around this.
We just passed the 25-minute mark. We're at 35 minutes into this match.
Right. And they've got to be just at the end of the ropes, but they've still got just under half this match to go. The fans here.
Well, the chop chant is
you know what,
back then too.
I understand you want to do what the fans want. Give an eye that chop, but it's smarter to go after the leg. Oh, but a chop doesn't hurt either, though.
Big time chop. Dozer.
All right, I might have to mute the screen here. I'm being triggered by the word chop.
You getting some PTSD there?
A little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so off-putting. Yeah, I got some problems.
And Anaya once again bailing out of the ring. It's a smart move. He's got to get himself. But Dozer not going to wait for him.
Hoodlum looked like Hoodlum was.
Now where are they going?
To give Anaya a head start to Anaya.
Smart by Anaya. He's forcing him to go up the stairs. Like I said, more wear and tear on those knees that already got the damage on.
That's a good point.
Anaya might want to get a good seat for the
Nice, hiding behind the old ladies.
And the referee has got to ball them out here, trying to wheel them back in the ring, but good luck to you. Trying to get these two. And whoa, Anaya up there on that railing.
Right, and that's a big drop.
Now fighting their way through the crowd, through the seats here in the theater. And this match is insane.
These two are beating the hell out of one another. They've already went through nearly 40 minutes of hell, and now they're.
Referee continues his count.
Right in front of Nikita. Nikita telling Dozer, go after him, big man.
Referee's at a count of 6.
Well, I think we're way past that.
Oh, they're barely on 6.
Yeah.
Dozer, I think, believed hit his head on the table.
The referee allowing this a little grace.
And now Dozer's in a bad way. Referee continues to count.
Anaya's back in the ring. Referee's up to 9. Can Dozer get back in?
Dozer's got to get back in the ring here.
Wait a minute. That was
11.
That was a 10 count.
11.
That was a
I remember, yeah. You got all kinds of shit. Yeah.
well, I guess
11.
Wait a second.
All right, this rest got to be paid off or something.
I believe we got some controversy here.
So the referee counted to. Well, you know what? Okay, I got nothing for that.
I'm having a great time.
Be that as it may,
I'm having a great time right now.
no decision was made. Hey, you know what? It's a long matchup for everyone involved,
Lucas,
including the
be
referee.
gone and
I
have
get
a better
it.
time, but
I get it. But you're right. I mean, now Dozer still got the 2-1
I actually
advantage.
make this show more enjoyable
and
to
now
watch.
able to power an eye over with the belly slam.
For the people, for
Huge
the Rascals.
I don't know where he got that from. You see him grasping that knee, now going for the cover.
You know, Lucas,
Referee
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think that's your own delusion.
Oh, I do. We can ask the Rascals that are in chat right now.
The only person I've ever heard saying positive things about your appearances here on this show is you. So
I enjoy having Lucas on here.
Hey, I love pro wrestling. Says it. I know Hunter enjoys my analysis.
I always take a vote.
Mr. Fourth Row enjoys
I think that's a good idea. We should take a vote.
Take a vote.
We are approaching
Go ahead and
yes,
throw a poll
please.
up.
by all means.
Sonny's
Sonny's vote doesn't count.
Both men are down.
All right, chats. This is for all of Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Does Lucas being on the Dudes and Bells make the show more
And after
entertaining?
crawling all the way across the
Give me
cinema,
a
how
1
you
in
these guys
chat,
can get their
yes.
feet.
A 2 in chat, no.
Yeah, Sonny already given himself.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw my vote up here.
And now Dozer goes for a ride.
There is with a 2.
Their guys just goes up for 2 days. Nothing twos.
On that side of the ring.
That's an automatic 2.
We are now at the 20-minute
This
mark.
is too
We're
lame.
two-thirds
This
way
is
through
Number
this
one
matchup.
for the
It's 2-1
CMS for the number
Dozer.
one CMS journalist, and
Number
I'll
one.
give
You're
Eric
not
Reyes
number 1.
another number
Anaya
one.
is
as
currently
well.
number 1. It says it on the ticker below.
That's
into that
some
apron.
crap that
Thank
you made
you.
up. That
That's
is
the new
that is
updated ranking.
that is some crap that
An
you made
8
up.
count.
Lucas, why would Johnny put that up there if it's not true?
Because
Why
Johnny,
would
I
he
don't
put that
know.
without any
Johnny's
facts
going
on it?
through like midlife crisis or something, and
I'm not
decided he's
even
gonna take it out
having
on me.
midlife crisis shit.
What's with the personal attacks?
I'm asking him what's with the personal attacks on me.
I know. Johnny's over here leading witch hunt.
What do you mean personal
Yeah,
attacks?
so
I'm
often
just
does.
getting my information from
You're-
Key Sources. What are you talking about?
From your
You're
orange
digging up.
source.
You're digging up dirt that doesn't need to be dug up.
And now, Hoodlum
Johnny's simply addressing your lack of professionalism. I
Naya
don't
trying to
know.
find some more weapons, I guess.
Fine,
There.
honestly.
Yeah, I'm just stating the news here on RMB.
And the referee.
What we do
The
here.
referee's being distracted. No.
once again.
Once again, he hit him with the belt.
Once again.
No, we are
with
not
that
voting
title
for
belt.
none.
Referee had his back turned, dealing with Hoodlum.
Anaya is despicable. I mean, look at
And
that.
now,
He just hit Dozer in
once
the head with
again,
the belt.
Hoodlum able to distract the referee. A shot to the head of Dozer with the belt. And I think Dozer is
Well,
completely on Dream
they
Street.
must be very legitimate messages
Naya
because
going for the cover.
these are the most legitimate credentials in all of professional wrestling.
Oh!
Yeah. And look at the look on Anaya's face. Where did Dozer get that from?
Dozer somehow able to muster up the strength to throw
But
Anaya.
you only get credentials through the legal system of Rocky
I
Mountain
did
Pro.
too. And now they're running again.
They don't
I got
control
my
those
credentials
CMS mileage.
Count of
Yeah,
six.
through CMS. Yes,
Count of
I had to
seven.
go through the proper channels, and
Is
They're
RMP
the
partnered
count
with
of eight.
CMS?
we have been.
Yeah, but are we now, though? That's what I'm saying.
Of 9.
I represent
10. Is that a
CMS and I
double-
represent Rocky Mountain
double
Pro.
count
So.
out?
Well, let's do some independent journalism here, and let's check the website to see if we have a partner from CMS.
Well, you do. Me.
You know,
That's
I don't know what's going on.
No, a
It's like
partnership.
March
sponsorship.
Madness.
Oh, let's just assume it's
I-
real.
you know,
let's just
I
assume
see
his
the
credentials
referee, I
are
understand.
So-
legit.
He doesn't want it to
Let's
end
grant it
like
to
that.
him. But
so. Let's.
does that mean that your credentials are valid in Wyoming when we go through
So
Wyoming
maybe he's just
shows?
not even
Yeah,
bothered
Do
with
they
calling.
reach that?
That's probably what it is.
Are they
Yeah.
valid in
Well, I
every
get it.
county? I don't
It's
know.
part of the Rocky Mountain
Because if you
region.
go to a
So,
fall
yeah.
for both men,
I gotta
why-
see the-
why
I
muddle
gotta
up
see
number?
the,
You
You
know
wear
what?
Rocky Mountain Pro. They are Rocky Mountain Pro credentials.
And Naya going into the apron there. Well, we got to take one more commercial break. We'll be back with the conclusion of this Iron Man match when we come back.
All right, I'm going to pause this for a second here. Get right back into it. See, we're sponsored. I don't see no CMS anywhere.
He lies as easily as he breathes.
Well,
And this is the official RMP website.
CMS is a school. We wouldn't sponsor them. They are a legitimate. It is a partnership, not.
Where's the partnership? I didn't see it.
There's not. It's not going to be on the sponsor page. All right. So let me tell everyone the history of CMS in Rocky Mountain Pro. Did you know one of our great champions is a proud graduate of what was known as Ohio Center for Broadcasting, but now is Colorado Media School. That would be Danger Dean.
So
are
it's
you
Ohio?
No, it was back then. It was Ohio Center for Broadcasting.
So you're saying you and Danger Dean are on the same level?
Yes, and Mr. Kelly Dowdy, Mr. KD are great.
Neither of them try to be journalists.
You're the only one here. That's,
but they have their credentials.
Yeah, yes, they also can. They were also learned a lot of journalistic skills, news, radio, print. All that is you can learn at the Colorado Media School. You wouldn't get accepted, Eric Grace, because you just don't have the IQ. But if you work hard enough, and you can actually learn something. Also, Mrs. KD is also was part of CMS. She's a part of the media. So are we also going to just discredit her as well?
So how come
I'm not going to discredit her? You would, though. I feel like you would discredit her. Just
I don't discredit. I think she's a great part of our media.
I don't know. I think we got to throw Johnny. Can we throw up a hashtag? Lucas hates women.
No, because that is
untrue and uncalled for.
That is libel and slander, both of them.
If Lucas is consistent, he consistently puts down women. So that would put her under that same. I'm just saying.
No, I put down fake journalists. I also put down Anaya. He's not a woman. I also put down Two Dame's journalistic skills. He's not a woman. So you're
I'll let that one slide. But
so your accusations are false. Just like pretty much everything about the law office is just false. See, now this is slander. No. This is libel. You were going to be hearing from my attorney, Deathdrop.
I didn't say anything.
No, I'm talking to Johnny Deathdrop now. I know.
Didn't say anything.
He's the one who put this crap on here.
Mm-hmm. Johnny, you're the one that put it up.
The page.
I didn't say anything slanderous.
That's libel then. Which is
it's typing. You enabled it.
I didn't enable anything.
You put it up there.
You're in charge of the page.
It was a suggestion.
No, and you don't have.
It was a movement that was decided.
No, it's just something you created.
Well, technically Eric did, but that's
I'm gonna do my job and actually answer questions that our great followers on here have. He says, "How far do you think Full Send would have went if things would have been different, Lucas?" Full Send would have been one of the greatest.
So you might as well give your knee pads to Lucas with I Love Pro Wrestling.
I think there's great takes from I Love Pro Wrestling too.
Yeah,
I think Full Send could have gone a long way.
I Love Pro Wrestling actually has intelligent wrestling takes and isn't just here to slander my name.
He became one of Preston's keyboard warriors. I Love Pro Wrestling.
Preston isn't here.
Yeah, but yet exactly, and yet you bang the Preston drum. It's like it's like because Preston's gone, you feel you have to fill his shoes or something.
Because we know you're lying, Lucas.
No, lying about what?
You think he's lying.
I just did the simple research.
I've already admitted to you about that. Did I go into business for myself? Yes, I already admitted that.
Did.
But look at what it took. Look at what it took. It took the owner of the company coming on stream to call you out personally. I mean, how can we trust anything you say?
When have you admitted anything, Eric Reyes? You've been caught red-handed. You just continue to
name one thing I've done. One thing.
You interfered in
there's not enough
championship match. You and Cookie both.
I don't remember that. I don't remember it going down that way.
You were sitting on ringside.
I just happened to be walking by the arena during the show, and Two Dames was in the ring. What do you want?
Can we get back to this match? This is not about me. I swear, Johnny Deathdrop must be absolutely obsessed with belittling me because we talk more about me than we do talk about the damn wrestling on here.
Well, that's a different question. You throwing out accusations about.
I'm not throwing anything out.
But having a personal, bone to pick with you, I don't know. like I said, there's
Someone's
a common
getting upset
denominator.
that,
Lucas,
that he
and
might
it's-
not have a job in a few weeks. I think that's what's
have a
going on.
job.
I think the pressure's getting to him.
It's not getting to me. I think for some reason you want me gone, and I don't understand why. I've been nothing but a loyal,
dude
guy here a loyal dude on this show, shows up every single week doing what's told of me, and you want to belittle me.
That. No one's questioning that.
Well,
you're trying to get rid of him.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to prove to you that there are other qualified independent journalists besides you that carry the ranks of CMS. Supposedly.
There are, but
they don't know because
CMS.
none of them have CMS credentials. None of them went to CMS. So until they can say that they've actually done something, then they can't. And so what I'm saying is not out of line.
Huh? Right, Eric? I think Slade did pretty well.
I thought she did pretty well. I mean, like I said, I've never seen Lucas walking around.
Anaya's been doing pretty
microphone
good too.
until
I
Slade
mean,
did.
he is ranked number 1 currently right now.
Yeah.
In your fake ranking.
Fake ranking.
The college football rankings are more accurate than you.
Yeah, all rankings are arbitrary, like who's really
exactly.
Who cares?
I don't.
Whose parameters we're meeting. It's a ranking, and Anaya happens to be at the top. Lucas is personally on the bottom. You're at the bottom of my commentary list too. Who's at the top?
Well, that's just.
I didn't get into that. That's another thing that Lucas has been stroking recently. Is that he has to carry Tony Nomad every show.
I backtracked my comments.
You backtracked because Jaden was in here.
No, and that's not true. I realized that Tony has actually been doing a good job. I have said that on numerous occasions. Do I like to give Tony a hard time? Yes. Just like you love to give me a hard time.
Well, it's warranted.
It's not warranted. It's just you're just
mean. It's not warranted. You're trying to do something to look. I don't know what your end game is, Johnny.
You were the last person to talk about biased comments, sir.
I tell it how it is, sir. I do not like that out of you.
Just because he drinks the Wake Kool-Aid, that doesn't mean he still has intelligence.
He drinks gallons of it. What do you mean? Just a regular Kool-Aid? He drinks every
Coastal drinks the
flavor.
Wake Kool-Aid with a crazy straw.
You guys just don't like stability.
Well, that part I don't know, but you have good takes on what is going on here, and so I respect that. Can we watch the match, please? Jesus.
I was getting there, Lucas. I understand he's trying to shy away from confrontation, right? This is also kind of disturbing, by the way.
Yeah. See, even Iowa Pro Wrestling doesn't take Coastal side.
Well, he does on this particular.
We are back. Here on Supercharged, the conclusion
Coastal's
of this
on his own island, has been for years.
Dozer hang on to his 2-1 advantage.
He can check out to Anaya.
Yeah, the island of seeing things clearly in the stable.
The belly German suplex.
You know how things are going to be.
You're seeing things clearly right now with Coastal. You need LASIK, man.
And Anaya barely able to kick out.
And man, oh man, I mean, these two have just thrown everything they have in their arsenal at each other. They've got to be just walking on fumes right now.
I'll give it up for Anaya on this one. He has shown that he's got some heart. Although you may not like his tactics, you may not like, some of his cowardly actions, but to be able to hang in there with Dozer here the way he has, and only be down 2-1, unbelievable.
See, you're Anaya right now. Now is the point where you start getting a little nervous.
We are almost 3/4 of the way through.
Anaya should already have 2. I mean, the ref counts for 11.
And it is a 2-1 advantage for Dozer.
But it should be 3-2 at that point.
Unbelievably,
half out
15 minutes remain in this matchup. 15 minutes. Dozer's got to hang on to keep his Charge Championship, and more importantly, to keep his career.
At this time, time is on the side.
I
of
mean,
Dozer.
I would. Like when the
you know,
last one won, the ref then the tap out. Let's not get crazy with the tap out call. I mean, he didn't see it, but he clearly saw that Dozer didn't get in the ring.
And Dozer again.
I couldn't see the tap out because
valid point.
On the
of
leg.
Goodwin
On the leg.
and more distraction.
310
Yeah, that's
pounds
not. That sounds like a
coming
personal
down
problem,
on one
honestly.
single body part of Anaya.
I guess that's how you justify when you use it too.
Dozer with the cover, 2, and no. That's about as close to cover as you'll ever see.
You gotta wonder if the referee is getting worn out in this matchup.
I'm getting worn out just calling it.
You hear now the crowd with the Dostruction chants. And that's what they want to see. They want to see Dostruction. They definitely don't want to see annihilation.
No, they do not. But you gotta wonder, what has Dozer got left in the tank that he has not already thrown at Anaya?
Well, he's giving Anaya exactly what Anaya gave to him earlier in the matchup.
Yes.
Working over the leg.
Dozer trying to get ahead of steam. On a bad leg. Oh!
Big avalanche shades of the great King Kong Bundy.
Yeah, but you saw right there, immediately after Dozer falling to that leg, he's in pain, man.
Come on, Anaya.
These two exchanging shots.
Yeah! Come on!
Can you believe it? We're this far in the matchup, and these two are still able to go at it like they are.
Come on, Anaya!
They both understand what this means. Obviously, the four-point cartel wants to get rid of Dozer. Obviously, Dozer and the rest of the NRW Nation wants him here. I think this is less about the belt and more about Dozer's career at this point. I really do.
Also, what would this do for the 4-point cartel? You know, this would be a big loss for the entire cartel. Oh,
unbelievable!
Big power slam.
How did Dozer do that? How did he do that?
But he can't
pure
cover it.
motivation and dedication to what he does.
Yeah, I mean, even when he delivers the move, he lands on his knees.
He
So,
has
I mean,
all of his fans.
you gotta ask yourself how
all
much
his
damage did
friends
he just
here
do to himself
cheering him on.
delivering that
Dozer
move.
has essentially half a body. He's got no left side at all. Somehow able to pick up Anaya, 230-plus pounds,
just
slam
rolling
him back
the
down with
pain
the power
away.
slam. Unbelievable from
You know,
Dozer.
you said earlier how Dozer does more impact when he does the same as Anaya, but the impact is worse for Dozer putting that much more weight on everything.
Yeah, especially when they went up the stairs. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Battling it out.
That's just too much stress to put on
I don't
that.
know where they get this from.
Come on, Anaya! Come on!
And look at that.
Yeah,
Whoa,
he's still
going for that
got
world
the
strong
power.
slam.
I mean,
He got it.
You
He
can
got
see
it.
he's definitely
This could
leaning
be
a little
another
bit more
decision.
towards his right
gotta
knee,
pin him.
trying to keep that
Oh,
pressure off.
Dozer, he's got to pin him.
It's
Could be a
impressive that he still has
mistake.
that much power.
Absolutely could.
Even
I
when
never
he's not
really would
fully-
have should have pinned him.
Does he have enough in him to go for this Vader bomb?
And Hoodlum in the ring now. What's he doing? Oh, no, no,
He just threw
no.
the chair.
No,
Dozer
Dozer.
doesn't see it.
Watch out. Oh, man.
Dozer hit that chair, but it also hit Anaya. It might have took more out of Anaya than it did Dozer. I don't know.
Chair's just there.
I wonder who got the worst of that, to be honest with you.
Well, both men are down, and which man can take advantage? Whoever can take advantage, I believe, is going to win this matchup right here.
I think that's a great call, Lucas. I think you're right.
I think we missed 7.
And now, oh, that's
He's
all.
up! He's up!
Wait a minute.
Whoa, that's
Referee called for a
Ladies
decision
and
here.
gentlemen, Dozer was unable to answer the standing 10 count. The winner of this fall is
Pretty
Anaya.
smart guy, Anaya, rolling outside of the ring. Doesn't have to work his way all the way back up to his feet. He just rolls out. He's already on his
I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I will say
smart.
it looked like Anaya
think he was
was on his feet before the 10 count. Dozer was not able to get to his feet with the 10. As much as I hate to say it, that was a good call.
You know what? There's going to be plenty of controversy in this matchup, isn't there?
Nose to nose right now. Anaya and Dozer. I think that's the only way they can stand up right now.
Come on, brother!
We're inside of 10 minutes, Lucas, and this score is tied 2-2. Whoever has got, something left in the tank. They're both running on empty. They're both running on fumes. But they've got to fight for another 9 minutes and 23 seconds, and they'll have a winner finally.
Look at just the shots have to be like a car wreck right now. I don't know how they can stand.
Whoa!
Where did Anaya get that from? Spine buster.
Unbelievable that Anaya was able to lift Dozer
you can
at
even see in the
all.
punches. I mean, they just don't have the same effect they had at the beginning of the match. And I was really trying to get away from even just those strikes. And he just stood in front of him and took his best shot. I mean, Dozer might be done here.
Oh, what?
Anaya showing his frustration, beating the hell out of
That ref had it coming. Hey.
Had it coming.
Oh, no.
That's disqualification.
Questionable call.
Oh!
Music with a takedown of a hoodlum, and he's beating the hell out of hoodlum.
Get him, Bisic! Get him!
There's a fight going on the outside. Anaya's got the chair on the inside.
We got another referee.
Coming out.
Oh,
Patrick Nicholas.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's saying no. He's saying no. Good. No, what? No!
He's an open invitation.
No.
Turning his head. Wait a minute. Dozer.
And Dozer!
World's strongest slam. Pin him, Dozer.
Count it.
Pin him. Count it. Referee, he has to count it. There's no choice. Count the damn man out. Do it.
What?
Come on. It can't happen like this. Are you serious? Come on, Dozer.
I'm speechless right now.
I mean, he must have saw something that we did, and he got his shoulders up,
There's nothing.
Technically, you're never really touching anything. The Adams
on the payroll.
Yeah. And that referee's gone. You can count him.
How's it going, Yade?
Yeah, Patrick Nicholas's night is done. But we've got no referee. We've got 7 minutes left in this match. It's 2-2. There's no ref.
Hoodlum's laid on the outside by the music. Anaya's on the outside. I think Anaya's got a chair though.
Oh!
Anaya hit him with the chair. There was no referee to see it.
Patrick Nicholas couldn't have sparred anyway.
He laid out the initial referee. And because of the unfairness of Patrick Nicholas, Dozer took out him. There's no referee.
And now Dozer completely laid out by Anaya. Anaya with the chair, like you said, no referee at all. There's no order to this matchup.
That's my charge championship.
Look at his jawing at Dozer saying it's his charge championship.
You'll never wrestle in this town again. You know it.
We're tied up 2-2 with only 6 minutes remaining. There's no referee.
Hoodlum getting to his feet.
What's going to go down here?
Hoodlum grabbing the charge championship. What?
Come on.
5 minutes, 50 seconds.
Come on.
What could he be thinking? What could these two possibly have in mind?
I think Bisic was laid out. Yeah. Anaya still putting the boots to him. Well, Hoodlum.
5 minutes and 30 seconds. Dozer trying to will himself to his feet, but Anaya with that chair in hand. Oh man, this is tough to watch, Lucas. Whoa!
Now he's got the chair. Anaya blocks it. We have just 5 minutes left in this match.
5 minutes left on the clock. Come on.
Watch out!
Oh, chair shot to the midsection.
Come on, Dozer!
Watch out!
Anaya going for
Oh!
He gets himself up off the ricochet. He's on Dream Street.
Dozer could have an easy 3, but There's no referee.
If he can get a decision here, this match has to be over.
There's no ref. 1, 2, 3, come on. Hoodlum slinking his way over.
Dozer's got to get a referee. I think the original referee, Curtis Swope, I believe, is on the outside. I think Dozer has to try to wake him up.
Watch out, watch out.
Look at Hoodlum. Hoodlum trying to take a shot at Dozer. But Dozer having none of it.
He's getting hit with a frying pan.
And now Dozer giving it to Hoodlum on the outside of the ring. Watch out. Oh.
Anaya in the ring clutching the belt. That's not yours yet, Anaya.
Can Dozer get himself in the ring? He can barely even move.
He knows that Anaya's got the belt in his hands.
Watch out! Another shot to the head with the belt. And now Dozer's laid out.
There you go.
There's the smile on Anaya's
The good thing for Dozer fans is there's no referee to count for Anaya either.
And Anaya, what is he thinking here?
We have just 3 minutes left. Is he going for a very long
3 minutes. The score is still tied, 2-2.
I don't know what Anaya's thinking.
Anaya, he's got Dozer prone in the middle of the ring. And what's he going to do here? He's ascending to the top.
Maybe going for his brother Hoodlum's elbow.
He's clutching his left leg. He can barely even get up there. Oh, he couldn't make it.
Ooh.
The left leg gave out.
I think too much damage.
Very bad decision by Anaya to even attempt that.
That might have been the hubris of Anaya. And the fans chanting for Dozer.
I think he let his ego get the best of him. He thought he had Dozer right where he wanted him. And what's going to happen? It's just 2 minutes.
Lucas, we've been watching this match, these two, for 58 minutes, and they're tied 2-2. The Charge Championship, Dozer's career, it all comes down to these final 2 minutes.
This is the most grueling match we've ever seen. And what's going to happen? Still, there's no referee. Both referees are unconscious on the outside. Dozer's to his feet. Oh, Dozer looking at that turnbuckle, knowing that he is one Vader bomb away from
90 seconds
retaining his title and keeping his career here in NRW.
Dozer trying to go for just for that, looking for a Vader bomb. Dozer bomb,
and he hits
boom!
The D-bomb.
But there's still no referee.
This should be another decision for Dozer. This match should be in the bag.
This is ridiculous.
Dozer, you've got 1 minute left.
60 seconds left, 1 minute.
I don't know what's going to happen here. Curtis Swope is back in the ring thanks to Dozer.
Watch out.
Anaya's got
Dozer!
Anaya's got the chair. He looks ready to go for the fences.
Oh!
And he hit Dozer square in the eyes. Square in between the eyes.
There's 30 seconds left, Lucas.
The referee didn't see it. And he's going to... Can he count?
Can Dozer kick out of this? Come on, Dozer!
Bias ref, slow count.
He can barely move.
Barely move. He took that shot like,
with just 15 seconds remaining. Can Dozer...
There are 10 seconds remaining.
Can Dozer get anything in? Another cover by Anaya.
Dozer
able to kick out, but it doesn't matter. Time's up. Anaya.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this
even with
match
the odds stacked against him.
and new Charge
The all
champion,
stacked against him.
No!
You watched the same match I did, didn't you?
We watched very different matches based on that analogy.
I can't believe what I just saw.
I like a good underdog.
Ref, a missed tap
underdog
out.
story. Are you kidding me?
I'm at an absolute loss for words right now.
Dozer got screwed.
Anaya becomes the charge champion, but more significantly, it's the end of Dozer in NRW.
I have nothing. I have nothing. I have no words.
This is surreal. Those two jackasses are celebrating on the outside. And that jackass over there in the white shirt and the tie. It's his fault. It's his fault that the most popular athlete in NRW. Well, he's no longer a part of it. That's a damn shame. Back in, it's like the heart got ripped out of it.
Where's the play the music? Where's the button? Hit the
Dozer. You went 60. You did. You went 16 minutes. I just didn't think you had it in you. You suck, Dennis. Yeah, you suck. You did it. You went the distance. You got heart. He has heart. I tell you what. I gotta tell you what. I honestly didn't think you had it in you, but you know what? You did. And
Of course you did.
you've earned my respect.
Yeah.
But you're fired.
For a split second, I thought he might
Ending Dozer. Ending Dozer.
Wait a minute. Dozer. Do it. Do it, Doze.
If Dozer's going out, he's going out with a bang.
Do it. Do it for the whole NRW nation. Do it. Do it.
Watch out.
Yeah. Thank you, Dozer.
Wow.
Dozer, Caterpillar time one last time. Yeah.
Couldn't think of a better end if it had to end.
Well, you know, Lucas,
No,
they're in the middle of
I
the ring
actually
since
got along with those.
one of the greatest competitors
So,
to have
we
ever
were buddies.
stepped in an NRW ring. That is Dozer. And though he
Find
may
it
be
hard to
done
believe,
here,
you just- I don't know.
there are
You can find
fantastic
anything
things
else.
in his
I really
future.
don't care what you think.
One of the great all-around people we've ever known here in NRW. It's been a privilege to know you, Dozer. Really and truly, thank you for everything, Dozer.
I couldn't have said it better
Just because he said
myself.
hi to you in the hallway doesn't mean
Dozer.
you liked it. You know?
Truly, I think he's taken NRW to the next level as well. And you gotta believe that Dozer, well, he's gonna make big
No, I
splashes
wouldn't take
in
a cut of
professional
Dozer, but thank
wrestling. And, well, yeah, I'd like to just echo the words of Torment Battle. Thank you, Dozer. Thank you.
No, I'm good.
All right.
It's a good match.
That was Dozer's final match at NRW. And then he's gone on to do great things in the world of WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Number one contender right now, yeah. Like I said, R&P graduate, you know, big things going on in the pro wrestling world for Rocky Mountain Pro.
Lucas, you were very tight with Dozer, so you say.
I was. I still reach out to him every once in a while. He says hi to me on occasion on social media.
Coastal, what'd you think about that final match?
I thought it was a great match. I thought it was everything we thought it would be. Dozer, man, when you're that big, go 60 minutes like that, that's crazy, especially all the punishment he took. Like, just to still be able to walk by the end of that, that was incredible. And, you know, maybe it goes a different way, a couple less chair shots. Maybe if it's actually a one-on-one match, it could be different. We could still be seeing Dozer, but for what we saw of him, it was a great run.
Anything, Eric?
Yeah, that was a pretty hard hitting match. Like I said, I think, and I slipped up. He probably could have stacked up a couple more points had he focused on the leg a little bit earlier. The stocks, the odds were stacked against him, like I said. So for him to pull off the win with that much going on against him, I think Anaya showed why he's the caliber of performer that he is. So said Lucas can say what he wants, Coastal can say what he wants, but I mean he overcame a lot in that match. You can't deny that.
He literally had the odds stacked against him. I mean, Titus brought out his own damn referee. He
had a ref shirt on. That's all that matters.
Oh my God.
He's there to count to 3,
which he didn't do.
We don't know what his angle, if he saw the shoulder wasn't fully, we can't jump to conclusions like this. We can't just throw out accusations. I know Lucas is good at asserting things.
Throwing out accusations like you do. This is ridiculous.
I don't throw out accusations. I just, in my opinion,
that's
you're not very credible. Like I say, you're questionable, but that's my opinion.
We're all very credible on this show.
I mean, some more than others, but
I got
say, listen, okay, like
John.
I got popped. I'm sorry. Oh boy, that was years ago too. Anyways,
we don't forget.
We don't forget at all. Yeah. So I guess Eric, we appreciate you coming on the show. As always, you're always welcome.
As much as I disagree with your tactics and most of what you say, you are always welcome here. It's always.
Thank you. I feel welcome, Coastal. I feel welcome. Thank you.
And the whole office.
Maybe next time we gotta make a little bit more. What's it called? Negotiations. Maybe Lucas isn't here next time, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, just throw me a piece of paper. We'll be all right.
Talk about credibility.
Credibility. It's my show.
It's not your show. You're the host. You're not. It's not your show. It's on the Rocky Mountain Pro Twitch channel. It's not your show. It's the people's show. It's the Rocky Mountain Pro Rascals show.
I mean, I've seen the show go on without Coastal, without Lucas, I've never seen a show without Johnny.
That's a valid point, honestly.
You got me there.
See?
As much as Lucas wants to say that he's the heart of the show outside of here, but I don't know, Lucas. I think you should show a little more respect to your co-host here.
I know what you're trying to do. I'm not biting.
Yeah.
Not my words.
I don't believe it.
Hey, all right.
I don't know who's a bigger wedge driver, Johnny Deathdrop or Eric Reyes.
What, the things that you say happen to drive a wedge, that's not my fault.
We just called you out on some things, Lucas. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to take credibility.
Made up things.
Yeah, made up things.
I wouldn't say made up things.
They're pretty made up.
I heard it from the horse's mouth. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you're the horse's ass. So.
Nice, Lucas. Nice.
That's
personal
to
right.
talk to a guest like that. I mean, come on now.
I give as much respect as I get. So.
See, here we go. See, look at this. Look at that.
More fake polls.
Oh, yep. Sonny, and Sonny, he almost has the orange lipstick on too.
You have you seen how we treat Sonny on the shows? Why would he have any bias?
We saw it this past episode.
Yeah, and he still kisses your butt, which I don't understand.
I didn't ask him to.
I guess he likes getting abused.
He's the truth. We're undeniable. It's as Isaiah thinks the same thing. We're not kind to him, but Isaiah knows what's up.
Yeah, you haven't seen Isaiah for a while either.
You need, it's not easy sitting next to you, week after week after week after week. So take some time off. It's fine.
Tony Nomad does a great job of doing it. And
Tony Nomad, is better at being presentable on camera. He's well groomed. He looks kempt. Unlike yourself, you look like you just ran, however many miles to get to your seat. You're very unprofessional on the show. I mean,
I don't think that.
I bet you don't even tuck your shirt in.
I'd be happy to sit next to Lucas anytime for commentary.
Yeah.
Done it before. Be happy to do it again.
Thank you, Coastal.
That's because you're a masochist, Coastal. Like you like to suffer.
No, not really. I actually very much enjoyed watching the No Man's Land match. I mean, it looked like a lot of suffering for you guys, but I was very happy with the outcome.
It was a war.
I knew what the outcome was going to be. So,
listen.
Well, you did not.
When you have a problem, the wake solves problems.
Yeah. You gotta.
You realize the Wake started with 2 championships, and now they're down to 1, right? And it just so happens that one of their own took the other one's title away from them. You don't think that's gonna
builds respect
hinder at some point?
That's the difference between the Wake and the Law Office. The Wake's got a lot more egos involved. The Law Office is one unit. The Wake,
met Marcio,
everyone's
right?
got a big head. I'm going to be champion. No, I'm going to be champion. The Law Office isn't concerned with any of that. We're concerned with dominating Rocky Mountain Pro.
You realize the Wake and the Law Office are still tied with titles, right? At one apiece.
Yeah, but at least some of the Wake members aren't just off brooding about things they can't change. Marcio's the professional. He's taking a very professional vacation right now. I think he should be here. I think he's letting down the law office by not being here. He's letting his own. If they're all for one, he's letting.
How do you feel about that, Eric?
Get in the way of things.
Well, I'll tell you how I feel, Johnny. Like Coastal's over here running his mouth. I know what you're trying to do, Coastal. You're trying to drive a wedge in between the law office, saying, "Oh, Marcio." We were a thing before Marcio even showed up. Like we were doing just fine. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we won the tag team titles when Marcio wasn't here. So I don't know what this talk about Marcio, us needing Marcio,
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. You guys don't need Marcio. That's a great take. You don't need him. You were very successful without him. That's some great things right there.
Can we make sure we clip that and Marcio knows?
I'm sure you would want to clip that with your fake journalism. I want to see where the cuts are.
This is what they do. This is what they do. They get cornered and they decide to do drastic things.
I'm just glad you're live streaming,
twist words.
Like the host of this show does all the time with my words.
I'm just calling it like it is.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys literally just cornered Eric into saying something.
I didn't corner him into anything. He literally just said, I didn't even ask him a question.
Out of context.
Yep.
It's going to happen if somebody clips it.
I'm just saying it.
Sometimes
Marcio has eyes and ears. He's a smart guy. He can see what's going on.
You know what? After this, Eric, make sure you let Preston know that there could be some clips surfacing around the internet, and make sure you get some restraining orders ready to go.
Restraining orders.
I got you. Yeah.
Maybe we.
Well, I don't know the exact word. I'm not a lawyer, Lucas. Okay.
I'm just saying. I've seen Lucas might have a burner account somewhere because I think I love pro wrestling. That might be Lucas. I don't know. That's my personal opinion.
Well, your opinion, like everything else about you, is absolutely wrong. But
whatever, Lucas. Like I said, I don't harbor any negative feelings towards you. Like I come on the show, try to have a good time, and you're the first one to throw these personal attacks my way. I'm just trying to,
I haven't thrown any personal attacks. I'm calling it as I see it too. I've been very unbiased during this whole show. Sometimes I have to defend myself.
No. Ranking. What do you mean?
I want someone to clip this because Lucas admitted that he's unbiased. You admitted that
he is
unbiased. Unbiased. You admitted it earlier.
You don't even know what the meaning of the word.
I asked you after the comment popped up. And you said yes, I am a biased commentator.
Unbiased.
No.
You need to
Someone's going to clip that, Lucas. Someone's going to
go
see how
ahead.
you like
they're gonna know that I said unbiased.
Yeah, watch out, Lucas. There might be some clips that have been AI edited. Going to be focused. Going to be floating out
I
here.
know. Death Drop's been learning that AI stuff. So
I have. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just like you used AI to get those credentials.
No, I don't even know how.
Yeah, I questioned that myself.
I don't even know how to.
Can
I
we
don't
actually
even
get a legit placard of what a CMS journalist should look like
and compare it? Yeah, it's a good idea.
Well, since we've never had another CMS
Hold up.
credentialed journalist,
Didn't you just say that
then
Danger Dean?
Yeah,
Kelly
they're all
Dowdy?
from CMS, but they didn't have actual credentials like myself. Because, yes, I actually decided to go into journalism. They decided to go into other things. Danger Dean is a very famous radio DJ, which I actually had a radio show here in Denver as well. But, so I have all the background and credentials of some of the great media people in our industry.
I'm looking at the CMS standards right now.
Yeah, where is this list? You just make up lists.
No, I'm doing the research.
He's literally looking at it, Lucas.
What?
You pulled it up. It's in front of him.
How do you know? Are you there with him?
He just said it.
Do you want me to screen save what screen share what I'm looking at right now? CMS.gov.
might have to
look it
CMS,
up.
Okay, it's not called CMS.
It's more sources than Lucas has ever
I already know you're lying because there is.
I'm not lying. What do you mean?
It's not called CMS.com. I'm not lying.
Then what is it then? What is it then?
So exactly, it's not CMS.
Oh, that is Medicare. Yeah, no, that's right.
What an idiot.
Honest mistake.
So you just showed an honest mistake. He's not credible.
Wait.
He's not credible.
So if CMS is Medicare, that has nothing to do with radio and broadcasting, correct? Right?
I called
media
school. It's called an abbreviation. You've heard of those, right? I don't call it Colorado Media School because that's too wordy. And you learn that in broadcasting school. They tell you to abbreviate. So it's called CMS. Just like, somebody from ABC doesn't say, I'm from American Broadcasting Corporation. No, they say, I'm from ABC. Well, ABC, if you look up ABC, you're going to see the alphabet.
Okay.
So you're being very.
I got it now. Okay. Can you flash your lanyard again?
Yes. What do you want? Colorado Media School, but these are Rocky Mountain Pro credentials. You're right. It says CMS journalist.
Yeah, but it should have CMS on the lanyard, right?
It does.
It doesn't even have an expiration date on it,
CMS, because I have lifetime credentials.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
I am grandfathered.
Yeah, your grandfather age.
Yeah, it's and
you accuse him of using AI.
Hold up.
Hey, I don't know if
we are getting down to
are
this.
pretty hot into AI on Facebook and whatnot.
You're just making yourself look bad, Johnny. Just stop while you're ahead.
Hold up, we're downloading. We're downloading.
He's doing his due diligence. He's putting in the work, Lucas.
What is that?
He's being
what is that?
Colorado Media School.
Okay, so where is that on your lanyard?
I don't have it on my line because these aren't Colorado Media School.
They aren't real, right?
These are Rocky Mountain.
They aren't real, right?
No, they aren't. Rocky Mountain Pro credentials.
Caught red-handed in
4K. I'm not caught red-handed at all. These aren't
720 by 60, but who's counting?
Yeah,
they're just making a bunch of circumstantial
a bunch
assumptions
of BS
here,
is what is. I've got an acronym.
Yeah, there's certain circumstances where you get credentials, and Lucas met none of them.
Johnny Death Drop hosts BS.
Whoa.
Is that an allegation, Lucas? Or
I
is that
think
your personal
so.
opinion?
I think so. I mean, I did the due diligence. I did the
Johnny,
research.
I know you're going to send me the show notes at the end of this. I'll have to look for myself to see what's going on here.
Go ahead. I'm just showing you the evidence. And if Lucas shows his placard,
I've already shown my placard. I
He
do
showed
not
his
have.
Rocky Mountain Pro credentials.
Yeah.
where
He's
is
a
your certificate?
journalist.
Where is your diploma that has this symbol on it?
He's
Oh,
gonna make
now
him
you
dig
want
up
now
the
you want me
diploma.
to get my okay. Next week I will, or not next week because we're not gonna be on the air.
Yeah.
But
Well, if it's,
next
if
show
it's Rocky
I will
Mountain
have.
Pro
You know what?
specific
I'm gonna put
paperwork,
it's gonna be
then
right up
Yaden should
behind
have
me.
it.
I will have it up every single show so I can put it in your face and your face.
So there.
I
guess you
if
could
they're
table
if
these
they're through Rocky
acquisitions.
Mountain Pro credentials, Yaden should
don't-
know about this, and it doesn't sound like he does.
He literally went to my school where I interviewed him, so he knows I went to Colorado Media School. Everyone knows it. It's not you guys are being morons now.
It's not just Lucas saying it; it's everyone saying it.
Who's everybody?
Yaden knows. He was interviewed there by Yaden. I'm sure if you called the Colorado Media School, they would know of Lucas, one of the most famous journalists to come out of there.
Spotty goes, sweet. I swear production needs credentials. So even Sprouty, who's in the production area of Rocky Mountain Pro, also says that everybody should have credentials. So it seems like it's not just Lucas.
Lucas has credentials.
Yeah, I actually have credentials. Why don't the
I'm
rest
still
of them have
waiting to see.
credentials?
I'm still waiting to see Preston's bar exam certificate. I haven't seen that.
I have no access to that. I have no idea how to get that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But you can look.
I have no idea how to get that.
He should be
just like I
registered-
have no idea how
He
to
should
get
be
your
registered
info
as
from
a-
your Colorado Media School.
You want to pivot the blame off of Lucas, and you want to shift it to Preston, who's recovering at home from a horrific attack. That's what you're gonna do. That's sick. That's sicko. So you.
Hey, I give
just
Preston
questionable.
a 9.4 on the landing, and I'm sure at this time he would, while he's recovering, he's had plenty of time to get all his bar credentials in order. I'm sure he has them, and I'm sure he'll show them if he ever comes back.
These are unrealistic demands that you're asking of the man right now. Let him rest, all right? And then we'll focus about what's what. But Lucas is here right now. Lucas has something to prove. That
I don't have anything to prove. I have
No,
nothing
you
to
guys,
prove.
the burden of proof's on you.
My credentials also are that I've actually interviewed the biggest names in professional wrestling. Have you interviewed guys like Rob Van Dam, like Vader, like Trish Stratus,
That's
Diamond
completely
Dallas
irrelevant,
Page,
Lucas. I'm not
Mick
claiming
Foley,
to be a journalist.
and
Is that going to me or is that going to Eric Reyes?
I'm just going to anyone who questions. me.
Because we're a
that's an
part of
irrelevant
Rocky
point. I'm
Mountain
not-
Pro Wrestling. Rocky Mountain Pro
Yeah,
Wrestling. We're
exactly.
under
And
the
I got
moniker
Rocky
of
Mountain Pro
Rocky
credentials,
Mountain
and you
Pro.
want Colorado Media School credentials. So you're totally going
Anybody
against.
can get any one of those guys on this show. It's just a price to pay.
I didn't have to pay nothing.
Well, you must be one of the
They
lucky
vol-
ones
eh,
when
no,
they
he's
were
just-
They actually
breaking in
that
the dough
good
and
because they were like
money.
they wanted to
Maybe
be
they felt
on.
bad for you, Lucas. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
They didn't feel bad. They knew they were getting a good interview.
Yeah, I'm sure they sought you out specifically, Lucas. Is that what you were about to say? Were you about to say they sought you out?
I didn't say that.
That's
See,
you.
now once again
That's
you're putting
you.
words. Yeah, it's now you coming up with your own things in your head.
The only person outside of Rocky Mountain Pro that we have interviewed is Brutal Bob Evans. And that was an unfortunate half-hour interview down in Swansea, Mass. Other than that, we only do Rocky Mountain Pro because we are committed to Rocky Mountain Pro and
And
its
so's
talent.
Lucas.
And so am I. I'm talking about your.
Well, you're bragging about how you
Yeah,
interviewed
because-
all these
because
people
that's the-
from
because
all
that was
outside of
before my Rocky Mountain
So
Pro
you were
days,
trying to
and-
get your name out there bigger than Rocky Mountain Pro. isn't it?
that isn't what I'm
Lucas
doing.
does think he's bigger than Rocky.
No, I
Mountain.
don't.
Lucas
Telling
thinks
you
he's
about
bigger
his
than the show.
credentials.
No, I actually I love this company and I have been loyal to this company and to the point where I will do anything for this company. So no, that is bullshit.
Yeah, when Dave Meter left NBC News, he didn't jump into that. He could have had that. He could have easily taken that, but he didn't want to host Nightly News. He wanted to be here in Rocky Mountain Pro.
Well, Lucas just said he would do anything for this company. Would you recognize Slade as a proper journalist for this company?
If she comes back and actually does interviews, sure.
All right.
But she was doing that, and you were still
Well,
talking shit
because-
about her.
You bullied her out.
I didn't bully her. In fact, you guys bullied her when she would try to interview. You guys would give her the cold shoulder and wouldn't show her
a lot of
respect.
friction as far as interview. I don't know. I feel like you might have talked to the office. I don't know.
Now you're starting conspiracy theories again.
I'm just asking questions. Asking questions.
You're making up BS, just like our host is making up BS.
I'm just sitting here.
You're putting out this crap. Lucas hates women for just. This is
what I have to deal with.
Absolute libel. This is libel.
It's ridiculous.
Slander.
This slander.
I got a guy that's all over the wake down here below me, and then I got a guy over here.
And then
a guy over here that has been caught lying multiple times.
As you're wearing your
and I'm just calling him out on it. You see what's going on?
You are biased towards the law office, Joe.
Yeah. Hey, it's not easy being, the only virtuous person around. I know what that's like. Like, everyone around you just wants to lie, wants to, take shortcuts, and you're like, no, I have principles. I demand, due diligence, and Lucas just wants to take shortcuts. Let's not linger on it any further. Like I said, I want to see the paperwork. I feel like Yaten should kind of back up these claims, and I feel like he hasn't in the past.
He's here in chat. You know that. So hopefully next week we can get an answer to this.
Stuff,
The next time we're on, I'm sure Lucas will have his diploma.
Now you're just pissing me off. Is what's happening. You're just pissing me off. I've worked my ass off for this damn show, for this freaking company, and I don't deserve this. So y'all can just go kiss my ass.
I don't think that sounds very professional.
You see what he did? You see what you just made him do?
No, we lost it.
Yeah, see? You drove Lucas out, John. And Ray, you both drove him out.
He got emotional, like
I wonder why.
The truth, why are you getting emotional? Why can't you just stick to
act?
All right. Let's let him bring the evidence next week, 2 weeks from now, and we'll see what happens from there. I have the symbol still saved. So if it comes up that Colorado Media School symbol right there in the top right is not present, this should be an investigation. I'm just saying. But other than that, folks, we're going to wrap up the show here this evening. Eric, it's been a pleasure. You can come by anytime, as well as your law office crew. Just let me know in advance and we'll get you guys on.
Sounds good. Anytime. I'll come back and maybe we'll bring Cookie on too. Have a little cease and desist take
there
over.
You go.
We'll see.
Yeah, apparently we need some backup tonight, Eric, but it's okay. We held our own pretty well.
I think so too. Hey, truth prevails.
Always does.
Justice.
Always does. All right, Eric, I appreciate you, bud. We'll talk to you soon.
See you guys around. Later.
See you later, bud.
See you later.
All right.
Can't believe you, John.
What?
Can't believe you.
What?
You led a lynch mob against Lucas. You drove Lucas off the show.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No,
John.
I did not. I was just confronting with facts, and I was hoping he was going to back it up. He wasn't prepared like he says he was every week. So we're going to find out in 2 weeks whether or not this whole entire CMS thing is one big mockery at this point. So
you tried to lead me away from the light of the wake, and now I see what you're doing. Yeah, okay. All
what?
Right.
What?
You're using positions of power to your advantage. I'm watching you, John.
You call that. I've just gathered information over the past 5 years. Actually, just about 6 years now. I think we just passed our anniversary date here at Rocky Mountain Pro. So
the recharge one, I think we did. We started doing recharges in like January.
Well, I think we were first partnered.
Yeah,
Aces Wild in 21.
Yeah, 22. I think. Was it the summer of 21 we started?
No, because 21 was when you were in the Colorado Cup.
Correct. So it is 20.
Yes.
So yeah. So yeah, coming up, I think here, 6 years coming up.
5 years, technically.
Yeah,
It'll be six.
Starting six,
We're over 6 years doing shows in general.
True.
So, but yeah, since Lucas isn't here, I do believe I will fill this role here. We have Beer Start coming up, I do believe, this week. I believe those will also be charge tapings as well. I don't typically have the info for you, but I believe it's same time as it is every month, the first Friday of the month. So make sure you get your tickets and be there ASAP because Beer Start fills up fast as always and always sold out. So,
and you want to be part of that wild, crazy action.
Yeah, you do. And there's a lot more questions to be answered or just more questions to not be answered. We're still a few months away from our next big event, which is Never Broken on April 2nd. So anything could happen between now and April 2nd. So make sure you tune in to Charge every Wednesday, and make sure you show up locally for Rocky Mountain Pro so you can see exactly what happens in person.
And then make sure you come on Sundays to hear us talk about it.
Yes. As you guys know, we're off next week. Super Bowl. Nobody's going to be watching any wrestling or anything like that. It's just going to be strictly football that day. So, and my boys are in there. So we're going to be taking next Sunday off. And then the following Sunday, we will be back. We'll probably do both episode 8. What is it? 8. No, not 8. 484 and 485.
Yep.
Will be 2 weeks from now.
Sounds good.
Other than that, folks, we appreciate all you guys. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks for another episode of Recharge. For myself, Giant Deathdrop, Coast Crusader, and Lucas Bernal. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, folks.